What is up, people? Welcome to We Are Tottenham TV, the watch-along for Liverpool versus Tottenham. I'm Rez from Shelfside Spurs Show, and with me tonight is the marvellous Danny Kyriakou from Tottenham on Tour. What's up, Dan? How you doing?
Good, Rez. How are you, man?
Yeah, not so bad, mate. Not so bad. So, bit of nerves, bit jittery?
Not really, because kind of expect... This is the best team in the world we're playing now, so...
No, Liverpool are playing the best team in the world. Yeah. That's how it works, isn't it?
But look, this honestly, they are the best team in the world
really
right now. So whatever happens, I think if we get a win, it's unbelievable, right? If we can get a point, great. If we lose, it's kind of expected. So...
Yeah, I think
what
so.
it is.
Yeah, I think as long as we don't get tonked, as long as it's not humiliation, we can probably walk away from Anfield, because I mean, how often does a team win at Anfield? Let's be honest.
Not very often.
At the same time, I do believe in the idea of having faith in your team and backing them. So I'm going to say 6-1 Spurs. I'm going to do a Bob Spur times 50%, just to really, really push the delusion, you know. But we'll see what's happening. The teams are currently in the tunnel. Jordan Henderson for that lot, obviously about to lead them out, and Hugo Lloris for ourselves. Lineups, what do you reckon, Dan? The usual lineup,
Yeah,
no surprises?
There was no surprises. The only thing that I was saying last night as well, one of the streams, was that maybe Kulusevski might come off the bench, and then they'll start maybe Bergwijn or Moura just to kind of give us something from the bench, but obviously he's gone with Kulu because of the performance in the second half against Leicester. So
with the fact that he started more at the last game against Leicester, I mean, do you reckon that was either resting Kulusevski, or was it a message to Kulusevski because he hadn't been as good as he could have been in the games before for Brighton and Brentford?
No,
what do you reckon it was?
It was definitely to drop him because he hadn't been performing the last couple of games, 2 or 3 games. So he has to show that he's not undroppable. Otherwise, they're gonna keep playing at the same level, and they're not gonna think they need to outperform better. So him coming out the team obviously gave him a little bit of a kick up the arse, and obviously you saw what he did in the second half.
Yeah, it worked,
unbelievable
didn't it?
performance.
Yeah,
so
it did work.
Yeah, so we have to wait and see what happens now, but. They've obviously gone with the 3 in the midfield, which is going to be tough because we've only gone with the 2 in the midfield.
The 2 in the middle, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's asking who the danger man is in that Liverpool lineup is a bit of a superfluous question, because is there a weakness in there anywhere? Is there anything that's exploitable on first viewing for that Liverpool lineup? I mean,
the only thing I can think of is their high press, their high line. And obviously, we know that Liverpool like to play with a high press, a high line, high defensive line. And that's probably where we normally tend to exploit them on a break, or if we've got the possession and they're trying to, we've just run the ball off them to dispossess them. And then we've got Sonny who's ready to run in behind them and kind of just break that line.
Absolutely.
So that's the only time that I think we might have a clear kind of chance. I think there will be a chance or two like that in the game because we always seem to have them against Liverpool.
I think the way I see it, I reckon we're going to, like we did against Man City, we're going to play really, really compact, very, very sort of tightly knit, deep in our own half, and then try and spring the trap when an opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. I don't know if they're going to play kind of just sit back and wait and defend and just play on the counter. I think they will give it a go a little bit, but it depends on how brave they're going to be today, because that's the most important thing. It's like Conte said yesterday on if they're brave, they need to be brave off the ball, on the ball. They've got to be good, both. So we have to wait and see what happens.
Absolutely. Well, we're coming up to kick off now. Can't be more than a couple of minutes away. Everyone's stripped off, ready to go. I've got to say, I'm anxious, not nervous, not worried necessarily, but there's a lot of excitement here because it's whatever else happens, every game that we're playing now from now to the end of the season is a key game. I was
wrong about Diaz as well yesterday. I said Diaz might not start, but obviously
he's obviously starting now.
So that means they can bring. So who's it playing up front for them? You've got Diaz, Mane, and Salah.
And
right?
Salah, yeah.
So Jota and
Firmino as possibles, as people that they can. I mean, they've got an embarrassment of riches in that squad. You know, they've done their business well. They've constructed a decent squad. This is essentially what we need to be aiming for, having a squad that has depth to it, you know, which we clearly don't at the moment. There's the man Conte himself looking out with those steely blue eyes.
What a handsome man he is, isn't he?
Yes, indeed. I'm sure there's many a Spurs fan who has dreams of him for one reason or another. All right. So we've got the BT commentary on. Let's see how unbiased it is.
Yeah. That's the thing I worry about today, is those kind of ref decisions. Because normally against Liverpool, we tend to not get many things given to us.
Absolutely.
And Liverpool have been getting lucky with a lot of decisions lately as well.
Absolutely right. Here we go. Okay. So long ball out to Sessegnon. And out for a Spurs throw-in. Excellent. Okay. It's a decent start. Super chat here from Loves Music saying, I think Liverpool are unbeaten at home until ... Let's hope so. Let's hope so, Loves Music. Let's hope so.
Well, they haven't lost, have they? Since Van Dijk's been in there, they haven't lost in 5 years or something?
Like that, yeah. It's they
only lost last season, wasn't it? Because obviously of the injuries they had.
That's right. It's quite a record that they've got. We've not got the best record at Anfield, but you know what? These things change. I just think if we go out there and we show them heart, don't give them as much space, you know,
this
really
right now,
push.
this is Robertson on the left wing.
But he's being crowded out by
Kulu and Emerson. Oh, it's a good tackle. Good tackle, Emerson.
By Emerson.
Oh, no.
But then we lose it.
Benson Cos lost the ball on the edge of the box. It's Diaz.
Diaz to Mane. Mane out to
Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball in. Oh!
Cleared away by Spurs.
Mane tried to do a back.
Tries to clear it further, but gets a deflection and it's back to Liverpool again. I think this is going to be the pattern of the game.
Tried to volley it nearly. He just mishit it, Mane.
Absolutely. But this looks like the way the game's going to be played. It looks like we're going to be playing relatively back foot, which, I mean, to be honest, I think you have to.
Yeah.
You know, you
Look
can't.
At this ball.
Going toe-to-toe with Liverpool is
they're already,
if you don't have the quality yourself.
They're already pressing us, but we're not pressing them.
No, that's right.
Tottenham ball. Mistake by Robertson. Just put it out of play. Oh, Emerson's crying, as usual. What was it Brian says? He's got shepherd's pie on his head.
He does have a shepherd's pie. I mean, I'll have to say I coined that phrase, but I donated it to Brian. But yeah. Oh, good. It's Michael Oliver as the ref. I think we should just let out a sigh now.
Is that a bad thing for us?
Oh, Michael Oliver's awful. He's awful. Although
he tried to spin and volley it, but he completely missed it. Completely missed it.
Just kicked air, nothing else.
But that was Bentancur as well, losing the ball on the edge of the box. Yep. He does tend to do that.
Well, I mean, I think that was the fact that, you know, when we lost the ball, like both of the sort of people, Kulu and Emerson, who were sort of trying to get the ball off Robertson, were too far at the pitch and couldn't recover. It's just that's Liverpool's
Mane in the centre of the pitch. Yeah, it's true. Mane has gone for a goal.
Shot, straight into Lloris's
arms.
hands.
Yeah.
But they've registered a shot on target. And you know what?
They look lively at the moment.
To be honest, if we can restrict them to long shots like that, then we're in better position.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a bad ball from Sessegnon.
Yeah. Because I mean, Lloris is in my view one of the best shot stoppers in the league. So you want him facing long shots rather than, you know, balls in the box.
I agree with that. Diaz, I think, is going to cause us problems all game today. He's just giving it back to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's just charging into their half, into our half. Switched it, but Emerson just headed it out, just blocked it, blocked the cross from
throw into Liverpool.
Thiago
goes back. That's another one. Thiago.
Look, they're just standing off them.
Yeah,
giving them time on but giving them time on the ball, it's going to give them the space to create because they're a very creative team.
True. Although you could argue if you go toe to toe with Liverpool, though, they'll hurt you.
Well, we did when we played them at the Lane this season.
True,
and we played better than them.
I agree with that. Yeah. I'm guessing this is just all tactical decisions, and ultimately,
100%. I think
when they work, they work. When they don't, they're crap. I mean, what can you do? You know.
Do you know what I think as well? I think that Conte's set it up right now to feel how the game is, so he doesn't want to concede early,
and so give them instructions later as to what to do once he's got an idea of how Liverpool are playing. Yeah, I can see that happening. So throw in for Spurs in our third. Goes long and out. That was.
Did he just throw the ball out?
Yes, I think that's all.
Was that Sessegnon?
I think so. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You know, it's not just Emerson that seems to lack certain fundamentals. Maybe it's just nervous. Yeah, maybe it's just nerves, but that's not something you want to see. Let's see. So it's spread out to Liverpool on their right flank. And he's working the ball into our third. And
Salah's on the ball.
Still standing off a little, but we are very compact. The shape is good.
Got a lot of players behind the ball.
A lot of players behind the ball, yeah.
Oh no, that
was lucky. It was a terrible miss kick from Dyer, but
no, Davis.
Was it Davis?
Yeah,
Davis. From Davis. Luckily, it came to Bentancur, but then Bentancur went and lost the ball as well. So
we can't gain a hold of the ball at the moment.
No, absolutely. I'd be interested to see what the possession stats are, if I'm being honest.
We're just letting them have the ball, but I don't like it when Tottenham let teams have the ball, especially a team like Liverpool.
Well, how else do you fight again? I mean, unless
you press them, get in their faces.
You do, but then you've also got to have a decent passing game to be able to get past their gegenpress.
Of course, but the thing is, the problem is that, again, Conte wasn't going to go with three in the midfield, and I think that's where we're going to lose. If we're going to lose today, that's where I think we're going to lose, in the midfield.
That's the thing for me. I think he's constrained.
Look at this football,
just gets it past thing. But you know what? We're crowding them in the area. You know, they're not getting a lot of joy. I think that's just
does
that stay in?
Yeah, that stayed in.
It looked like a corner to Liverpool, but they kept it in.
Oh, come on, Emerson, man. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it is a very intense press at the moment. We can't do anything at the moment. This is where we need to do something. That's it, son. Okay, no, play it. Come
on, there we go.
Play it.
Out to Kane on the right.
Get onside, son.
Arriving in the box and Sonny.
Oh! Shoot! That's a bad shot, man.
That was weak. Weak shot.
Straight into the keeper's hands.
His hands, yeah.
Oh no, and he's
misplaced tackle, but Bentancur's on him. Advantage played.
This looks like it's going to be an end to end, but mainly a Liverpool end.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I think it's just about the first of every opportunity to thrust the sword in them.
Exactly.
But you've got to wait for the opportunity to come.
Yeah. Those are the type of chances that we have to take.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if we'd had one more man running forward on there, we might have been able to do something. But I think it was only the couple in the box, only Kulu and Son in the box. So, but ultimately, it's a truism. They are one of the best teams in Europe. they're dangerous opponents, and they're vying for the title.
Well, we also look a bit nervous at the moment. Like the defenders, like Davis, he's made a few not like big errors, but he's made a few silly mistakes.
Yeah, he looks on edge.
Yeah, he looks on edge. Yeah, he does. And Emerson looks a little bit nervous. Sessegnon a little bit. It doesn't help.
That's the mentality that we need to get rid of. This idea.
I think that's a player problem.
It is a massive player problem. Massive. But
they just don't have good mentalities. They're not. They're not built for pressure.
They've got to learn.
Oh, look at this. Jesus, just get it out, man. Get it out.
Playing dangerously on the edge of our box, which is.
And then we just lose the ball every time.
There you go. Match that 78% possession for Liverpool.
That's it, Kulu. Come on. Oh, see, we just keep losing it. Come on, Kulu.
But we're winning it back as well. It's just a case of being able to use it and work it when we get it right, when we get it back. That's not happening right now.
We keep losing the ball.
It is certainly a worry, I have to say. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can, those of you who are watching on BT, but the commentator just mentioned they're the only team that hasn't been beaten in 2022. I mean, again, that tells you what you need to know about Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't want to big them up. You know, I'm going to delude, I'll be deluded, you know, and say we're a good team, we're going to do it. Here we go. So Sonny out on the left, but he needs help, and there's no one with him.
That's it. Get in their faces.
Yep, Kane manages the whole possession. That's it. He's got Sessegnon ahead, but he's offside. He's just trying to get it past Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, he fucked it. He just lost his footing.
Yeah. I was a bit concerned, though. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of support as he was going forward.
No, there wasn't. How do they expect us to get a goal? Oh, that
was pretty good by Emerson. A nice bit of skill, unusually for him.
Oh, look, he crossed the ball.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Well, I mean, I said to you earlier, Dan, you know, maybe Conte can be the miracle worker for Emerson. I don't see it, but you never know. Yeah. Let's see how he does with this.
Things we'd love to see, right?
It would be something you'd love to see, because then at least we'd have a right wing back.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think anyone right now expects Emerson to be here next season.
No, I really don't.
The ball's come out to Emerson on the right.
Okay, let's see what he's going to do with it.
He crosses it in. He actually crosses it in. It's not a bad cross.
It's not a bad cross at all.
In his Tottenham career. But now they're on the break now.
Well, no, it's only three against two.
Yeah, but it's Salah, though, isn't it? It's bloody Eric Dyer, isn't he? Look, he's going to go past him. Look. Turned his back again. He turned his back again.
No. Deflection.
Oh, why does Dyer always fucking do that? Yeah. Every time turns his back.
Always turns his back.
Stay with the man.
We got Jack Doherty in the chat. Boys, I'm holding strong. Only one tweet at the end of the Leicester game, and they immediately scored. Haven't even opened the app today. Doing my part. Absolutely, Jack.
Big up, Jack.
We appreciate it. You know, we appreciate the sacrifice that you're making for Spurs. It's much appreciated. But yeah. Okay. I think the sort of the mood in the chat is just as surprised as us, Danny, with regard to Emerson actually managing to cross the ball.
Yeah. God. Is that Dyer actually winning a header for once as well?
Yeah, he's going on. All right. He's all right in the air. Come on,
today?
Be fair.
No, he's terrible in the air. He's so bad.
Kim will kill me because I've given him credit, but what can you do? You know.
That's it. Control it. Control it.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Now, come on. Okay.
That's a good ball.
That's it.
That's a good ball.
That's good.
Oh, Højbjerg, don't fuck it up, man.
Come on, get it in.
Oh, that's a good ball.
That's it. Go on.
Oh, no.
Go on. Oh.
Come on, that's it.
Sessegnon, that's it. Keep pressing. Don't play it back. You just give them the opportunity.
They've got all their men back now.
Yeah. You're going to have to. I mean, this is Liverpool. That's the way they do it. You know, don't.
No, it's because they're scared. That's the problem. They're not playing with confidence. They're fearing Liverpool.
Absolutely.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Be brave.
Yeah.
Take them on.
It was the same with Chelsea. You know, every time it wasn't them playing well that beat us. We were just terrified of them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Here we go. Okay. Well, Spurs seem to be holding the ball a bit more now. We've got a bit more of the possession. I think slowing the game down a little bit, possibly. Just sort of taking the sting out of it. It's Bentancur in the middle. He spreads it out to Sessegnon on the left. Davis making the overlap. Plays it inside back to Bentancur. And Højbjerg at the Anchorman thing.
Good ball by Højbjerg.
Plays it out to Emerson. Can he get
Come on,
to it?
control it.
He gets to it right at the byline. Plays it back inside to Kulu.
That's it,
but
to
we retain
Romero.
possession. Romero
Go
on
on,
the edge of
Romero.
the box. What's he going to do? Lofts it in, but it's a bit long. And Sessegnon
too
has to
over the
chase.
top, yeah.
And it's gone out for a Liverpool throw.
Doesn't normally do bad balls,
No,
Romero.
he doesn't.
That was a bit of a bad one for
It
him.
was, yeah.
See, that's what
That
I mean
was a
by the
great-
high
yeah.
line. That's where we're gonna.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna affect them. And we have to take our chances.
Oh, if it had just been a little lower, Kane could have
Yeah,
taken that on the
yeah.
half volley.
It was
he
a
had
bit
to
of an
control it.
awkward control.
Yeah. Just got into his hip, and it sort of,
But as a good block though.
It really was.
Good block from Henderson.
See, it's that attitude that you need. The attitude that Henderson has.
Oh no,
not
Kulu's
Kulu.
down.
Oh,
He's
God,
holding his
Kulu's
back as
down.
well. Oh shit. Oh
Just
no.
can't seem to catch a break, can we?
Don't. If Kulu's out for the rest of the season, we're done. I'm not
Yeah.
even joking. We're finished. We ain't gonna. Oh, don't.
What happened to him? Here's the tackle.
Hardly touched him. What happened
No.
there?
Could it just be the impact of it?
Yeah, maybe impact injury.
Well, he's
walking it off.
walking, yeah, and he's not sort of doing it gingerly. Maybe it's just the impact. Hopefully, it's
Yeah,
just
I think it looks
yeah.
like it.
yeah. Okay, so Liverpool restart. Yeah, the tempo seems to have slowed down a little bit. I think Spurs getting possession back and just sort of putting the thing. Here we go, misplaced pass. Sonny intercepted, but then lost the ball.
When we play Liverpool, we always seem to lose our heads. Like we can't.
Yeah.
We just lose our mentality completely, and like our control goes out the window. Our confidence goes out the window. It's like they all turn it into like championship players.
Our best performance against Liverpool in recent times was when Mourinho was here. And look,
no,
how that
it wasn't.
ended.
It was this season at the Lane.
Oh, okay. Other than
Yeah.
all right, other than the Lane, yeah, I'll grant that. The Lane was good. I didn't see it because I was abroad. But
Oh yeah, no,
the bigger point I wanted to make was the fact that at that game when they scored right at the death, I think it basically set up
Oh, yeah,
a hoodoo
no,
in
100%.
Spurs' squad's
100%.
head. It's like Liverpool are unbeatable for us. We can't, no matter what we do, we can't beat Liverpool. And I think
that's the shit that I fucking can't stand.
yeah, it's got to be dealt with. Got to be dealt with. Got to go.
Players are just not good enough.
Absolutely.
They really are not. Some of them are just not good enough.
Yeah.
Like we need a massive clear out.
Yeah, but look, 15 minutes into the game, okay, we've held our own. There've been a couple of danger moments, but we've presented some danger as well. There's a cross here going out to Kulu.
Handball.
Oh, that's handball. He's going to call handball, but apparently not. No, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Even if it wasn't
that.
handball, Michael Oliver would probably have said it was.
Yeah.
Because he's that shite.
Shame that. Like just his hands in an awkward position.
Yeah,
It just rolls
absolutely.
up towards his hand.
Okay. Yeah, I think it looks like Liverpool aren't quite as gung-ho as they were in that first 15 minutes. I think that's a hallmark of
First 5 to 10 minutes.
Klopp's Liverpool.
Yeah.
They do go out with a lot of intensity in that first few minutes to see if they can get something and put their opposition on the back foot. But Iggy was saying it actually earlier today, saying that if we let them at us in those early stages, then they will impose themselves. If we can survive those, I reckon
he was saying that,
we can get a result. And I think that that's what's happened. They're now being a bit more methodical about the way they play.
Yeah, I agree. Look, Conte's telling him where to go. Look, he's telling him to go to him.
Go to
This
him,
is what I'm saying about the pressing. We're not pressing.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. This is another issue that needs dealing with. This is what we're hoping for in the summer, that Conte will deal with this thing. Some of the performances I've seen from our squad, I don't believe that that's what the manager has told them to go out and do.
No, definitely
with that sort of, is this a game of football? Let's just kick it gently to each other. Yeah, that sort of attitude.
Yeah.
He can't have told them to do that.
Tottenham ball.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's just that the players, we've got so many weak-minded players in this team.
Yeah. Needs to be dealt with. But if we can get some of Conte's strength into them for just these 4 games, then we might get some success at this end of the season. But yeah,
I agree. Bentancur hasn't really had a great
he's
game yet.
been a bit of things. So Salah's got it, but
Go on.
Sessegnon,
Get him in your pocket, Sessegnon.
Keep pushing him out.
That's it,
Keep
Sessegnon.
pushing him
Go
out.
on.
Don't turn.
That's it. Hold your
it.
man. That's it.
That's it. Okay, now just watch the run.
Oh, no. Don't let him do that. What a ball, man. He's so good. So good.
all right.
Son.
That's it.
That's it, Romero.
Romero, get past
No,
him. That's
get rid of it.
Add a second man. That's
Oh,
fine.
Kulu's now got it? Oh,
Can he get it before it goes out?
No, it's gone out.
No, but he seems to be moving okay. So nearly ran into a disabled person. That wouldn't make good headlines.
Kulu takes out lady in wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. And then he gets injured as well when he does it. That would
just be Spursy, innit? Yeah. That is Spursy to its finest.
Everything that will happen to us, anything that could happen seems to happen. Actually, I'm going to do this. Here we go. That's better. All right, here we go. Okay. I think we were going to expect this, though, Danny.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It was going to be wave after wave after wave of attack, you know.
And we're only 18 minutes in the game yet, so it's still got the whole game to play.
To be fair, that's what happened against Man City.
Yeah.
At the Etihad. It was just wave after wave after, and at White Hart Lane. It was wave after wave after wave, and we survived the first game. I don't know how. The second one, we survived by just knuckling down and doing it right.
Yeah.
You know? We might not have huge amounts of quality in the side right now, or might need a number of upgrades, but it's doable.
We've got players who can produce individual moments. That's it, Davis.
Well
Good
done,
tackle.
Davis. Concedes a corner, though, I think. But they're appealing. They're appealing for a goal
so
kick.
that a goal
And they
kick?
gave a goal kick. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay.
How did that happen?
I'm not sure. Maybe we'll see in the replay. I thought Davis himself just kicked it out.
He did.
That's what I think. Here we go. Maybe
Oh,
it's
no.
this.
Oh, wait, hold on.
So here comes the tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's because Salah fouled him.
That's
If
what
you see Salah smacked him, it might be for that. It must be.
Yeah.
It must be. It's nice to see Salah not get a decision.
Yeah, but don't
You
say
know,
that.
don't say that now. Obviously,
Yeah,
there's still
too soon.
70 minutes to go for Michael Oliver to demonstrate just how crap a referee he is. Am I being too critical, do you think?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at
What do
all.
you guys think in the chat? Do you think I'm being too critical of Michael Oliver? Do tell me if I am. There you go. Okay. So again, Liverpool with possession in our third, sort of knocking it about along that in the edge of that sort of area.
Super chat. Matt McDonald.
Guys, not to disagree, but the shape it tighter and we're not giving them much room. With that said, we're disjointed in attack. Much love, come new Spurs. Yeah, I think you're right, Matt.
Completely agree with that.
You're right. We've stifled them, which is I think it's probably the way you have to play against
and then
Liverpool.
you just counter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you look, like we've got most of our players are back.
Yeah.
But this is where it's dangerous.
Yeah,
like this.
that kind of ball sort of in behind is the problem. But yeah.
But what we're doing
this thing. I mean, look, you got. Please get up.
I fucking hate Henderson.
I swear to God, if Romero, if he tries to discipline Romero for that, he can go jump off something, you know.
It is a dirty tackle, but I love it.
Is it?
Fucking love it. Is it? To take him out.
How many tackles like that have we seen in the league, right?
True.
If you can't take it, don't play. Simple as that,
it's true.
right? You're up against Romero, you're going to get hit.
I love Romero.
Right? I love Romero.
Fucking love him.
Yeah, absolutely love him. Absolutely love him.
Oh, I know. Don't think they're going to score a fucking header. Oh, jeez. I thought that was going in.
Ooh. Bear with me a sec. I've got it. So we've got a mutual acquaintance here. Nick, Barry, Sean, Ranjit, Tarquin, Montague, Dr. Legg. And he's saying, no, I'm not. No, you're not, Rez, but I'm critical of how close you are to Danny. I don't know, Danny. Do you think we're too close to each other?
I think it's all right for
Do you
now.
think,
I
do you
think
we're
it's
okay?
all right for now.
I think the state is all right. I think that the space is appropriate at the moment. I mean, if I did this, you know, then that might be pushing it a little bit. But I'm still sort of, you know, in my own space. Nick, Barry, Sean.
Yeah.
Right. So, I surprisingly enough, possession with Liverpool, round about the
They
halfway
just said in
line.
the last 5 minutes had 90% possession.
Yeah, 90. I mean, what can you do? What can you? Luke wants me to touch you, Danny.
Barry's getting jealous now.
Barry's definitely getting jealous now. So again, possession with Liverpool, but they don't. As Matt said, they're not producing much
No.
from all this possession.
But what I've seen as well a lot of times during this game is when they get to their wingers like Salah or Robertson or we try. Oh no, that's bad.
Okay, now just need to get.
tried
back into
double up.
shape. Yeah, no, we did. But again, look at it. I mean, I think every.
Son, get to the man.
No, that was never going in. But to be honest, they've stifled Liverpool. I mean, again, I said to you earlier, if we can restrict them to long range shots like that, I think we're doing our job. What you don't want is them running into a box that's empty or working the ball into a box and then carving a chance. Keep them with long range shots and you stand a better chance because of Lloris's ability to shot stop.
Yeah, it's true.
So Kulusevski out on the right flank.
Oh, that was
Touches it
beautiful.
past Robertson, I think it was. That
Beautiful.
was lovely to see.
That's a good switch.
And
That's
nice.
it.
Switch
Now
that
Sessegnon has to be
Sessegnon.
aggressive
He's got
now.
to get a good cross in. But
Oh, there's no one there.
yeah,
It wasn't
there's
a
no
bad
one there.
cross.
It wasn't a bad cross, but there was, unfortunately, no one there. No one there. Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay, so. We can actually hear the Spurs fans singing now,
Yeah, no,
which is unusual in
You
Anfield.
can hear Ben and
because-
Sim in there.
Yeah, Ben and Sim out there giving it the love, which we like to see, or like to hear in this case. But that's unusual at Anfield to actually be able to hear the opposition. Okay, so there we go. Thank you. Free kick to Spurs.
Yeah.
No, he's all right.
Did you see
He's
that
all right.
fucking hell?
He's all right.
Oh, he completely steps on the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That's all right. Free kick to Spurs. Yeah. Oh, why are we playing it back?
Oh, Jesus. And then they put in pressure.
That for me is living dangerously.
What a ball.
Very
from-
nice
what
though from Romero. Yeah.
That is dirty from them. Oh, what a ball.
Oh, gone.
Oh, that was unlucky. Fuck.
That was such a good possibility.
Yeah, that was.
You know, if it just dropped to Son, I reckon that could have been in.
Oh, Sessegnon was open as well.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Bad ball.
Bad ball from Emerson. Kane can't really control, and he's out of position. It's
Get
now
back,
Now
Emerson.
it's dangerous. He's not.
Oh, he's so good, man. Jeez. He's just got such quick feet.
Yeah.
Because he's so fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why they bought him. And that's what Liverpool do. They spend the time, they look at the player,
Yep.
they decide that, if he'll fit, get all of the sort of scouting done, and then go and get their man, and he fits in perfectly.
Yep.
There are lessons there for every other team, but most especially for
Look at
Spurs, I
that.
think.
Little 1-2.
Yeah.
Right foot, left foot, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Simple.
Yeah. He's like the instinctive version, in my mind, of Kulusevski. Kulusevski does it all up in here in his brain.
Yeah.
Diaz seems to just sort of do it on
But
automatic.
he's quicker as well.
Yeah.
He's a far quicker
Yeah.
player.
But
Yeah.
Kulu's cleverer, in my view.
I would
than
say so,
Diaz.
yeah.
Diaz has
I
got
would
sort of
definitely
like
say
the
so.
ability to do with his feet without thinking about it, but Kulu needs to think, but he does that well,
Yeah. Yeah, he's got football intelligence, Kulu.
think
That's
so.
what makes him good.
Absolutely. Just need to get him into the game a bit more, I think, on this one. He could be the difference here. Son has He's been.
Oh, Davis, come on, man! What is that?
That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
No, that's just nervousness. Cause that's what he is. He's nervous.
Nah. You're a bit harsh on Davis, aren't you?
He's just not good enough. He's just not good enough.
That's not his fault, Danny. He can't help being.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. What a save.
Jeez.
What a save. That would have been a goal. If Lloris didn't touch that, that would have been a goal. Was that Sessegnon who? Yeah, Sessegnon. Yeah, bad header.
I don't know what he's doing. Nerves
again.
Oh,
wow.
My word. Again.
Look, that would have been the assist.
Yeah, exactly. Thank God for Hugo. He just managed to sort of slap it out of the way.
That's nerves. See, that's what they're nervous at the moment. That's not good. Come on, that's it. Take him on.
Yeah, come on.
You're faster than him, man.
Can't even get a corner out of it. Oh, we did finally get a corner out of it. That was living dangerously. That was living right on the edge, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Son's preparing to take the corner kick.
Okay. That was
terrible.
But no,
terrible corner.
That was far too.
So
flat.
I mean, like he normally takes good corners as well. And, like everyone seems to just go down like levels.
Yeah.
Every time we play Liverpool.
Yeah. It's just
lose their confidence. It's a fear element. That's what it is. It's a fear element.
Yep.
They're scared of playing them.
Yep.
And they're scared of making mistakes.
They're scared of a big occasion.
Yeah.
That's what's happened so often, and that mentality has got to be dealt with. That is my biggest hope for Conte's tenure, is that he can fix that, because he doesn't have it.
No.
He's not scared of anyone.
Look at that ball. Who was that to?
Yeah.
See, who was that to? It's not confident in their own ability to play their own game.
Yeah.
And they're doing stupid things because they're nervous.
Yeah.
Like Davis again. What the fuck was that?
I'm just hoping that when he gets them into the dressing room, he can actually inject a little bit of, spine into them, because it's a little bit tentative, it's a little bit deer in the headlights. It's not terrible. It's not as bad as we've seen, but Bentancur concedes a
stupid foul.
A free
stupid.
kick.
He's going literally nowhere. Literally nowhere.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? That's something Harry Winks would do.
We got a super chat here from Kaylee Davis. Call me crazy, but I feel like we might eke this game out. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah? Look, it's 30 minutes in. We're a third of the way through. And so far, apart from a couple of sort of scary moments, we've not been terrible, right? We could have been better in our own attacking play. And there's been a couple of bad errors, but luckily we're still 0-0. Let's see what happens from this. Let's hope we can sort of clear this away and then see what happens in the rest. That's a much better set piece,
Oh, goal.
There we go. Lloris smothers it.
Did you see, right? Yeah. No one ran to the ball. Romero's like, what's going on? And he just starts charging out. They all just sitting there waiting.
No, to be honest, he's putting pressure on the man with the ball. That's all right.
Yeah, but I'm saying it took.
That was bad, but he recovers. But again, you know what? This is the thing. Mistakes happen, right? That for me doesn't.
The problem is, Rez, that these mistakes consistently happen against the big team.
Of course they do.
Man United are so bad, right? And we still lost to them.
Yes, indeed. This is the issue.
Look what I mean.
Yeah, the thing there, though, the thing you got to bear in mind is that we're not going to be able to. That's not going to be riddable in one game.
No, of course not. But
what you want to see, what I want to see, what every Spurs fan wants to see, is for us to be confident out there, to say to Liverpool, you know what, fine, I don't give a shit how good you are. We're gonna match you. The problem you've got when you've got Shepherd's pie head in your squad, when you've got Darren Anderton's reincarnation in Ryan Sessegnon, who's always ill. you know, always injured in the thing, it's really difficult to instill that thing. There's so much surgery needed in this squad, you know? I mean, look at that. There was no need to make that risky move.
He had time as well.
Yeah. You know,
and he does it straight into the player.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's just poor play. Nothing we can do about it. Really is nothing we can do about that right now.
Now Son's on the left, so he's got the ball. He's got Kanate in front of him.
What's he going to do?
He's cutting inside.
He's going to take
out to Emerson.
Lay it off
to
someone.
What was that? It's the wrong ball.
He's
so stupid, man. Yeah. He's got no idea about how to play football.
And again, Højbjerg, he had the ball to Bentancur to play.
Look. It's gone straight back now.
It's backwards. If it goes, it's going to go back again. Yeah, I mean...
That's what I'm saying. That these players have got no confidence.
No. That I think was shit, right? It was too heavy a ball and Sessegnon couldn't get it either. I mean, shit play, yeah. That happens because the players don't have the ability. This one with the playing in the back, I think they're basically trying to do what Conte has told them to do, but not doing it well enough. From what I've been able to see from Conte, he will say to his players, yeah, you know, play it back and build from the back and wait for the counter, invite them onto you. But at the same time, he will also ask them to take opportunities when they come, and they're not doing the second part of that. They're doing the first part of that, but not the second part of that. And that, I think, is a problem for us. I've not seen them. I've seen risky balls played unnecessarily when the sort of benefit of taking that risk would have been minuscule, like that ball from Sessegnon.
Mention something in one of the comments. Dan Fries was saying, oh no, not Dan Fries. It was, who is it? Amar was saying, geez, man, take it easy. We're playing Liverpool. My problem with how we're playing right now is that too many of these players are cowards, right? They're hiding away. They're Premier League footballers who are paid a lot of money to play professional football, right? Yeah. It shouldn't matter who is playing in front of you. You've got Antonio Conte as your manager, right? You should have some sort of balls to go and play and not have fear and play your own game and have confidence in your own ability. Because what it shows me is that these players don't believe in themselves. Yeah. Like Davis today, he's made some bad passes. Emerson, as usual, we know what he's like anyway. Højbjerg keeps passing it back all the time. Yep. He had one good pass the whole game. Bentancur's lost the ball a few times. It's the same story. That it's just we need to be more confident and say we don't give a fuck if you're Liverpool. We should be playing toe to toe with you. Who's Liverpool? They might be the best team in the world, but if you give determination, desire, and belief in your own ability, you're going to give them a better game. You might have a better chance of winning a match.
That's all valid, Danny. That's all correct. The problem is that we're not going to have it this season. That's the thing. It's about Conte being.
But then that means we're not going to get top four, are we?
Do you know what? That's from I know the majority of the Spurs fans are worried about this. I'm honestly not. I'm not.
Yeah, I know you're
right?
not.
Because it doesn't change anything. It really doesn't. Okay. We've got so much surgery to do on this squad. There are so many things that need doing that people say, oh, but you're not going to be able to attract the best players. I'm not sure that's necessarily accurate. Liverpool fans screaming for some kind of foul where there wasn't one, but that's part of the course. I don't think we need to worry about getting the best players in, getting, Champions League players if we don't have Champions League. It's not the issue. Right now, we've got a squad that if you replace pretty much most of it, with one or two exceptions, you're going to get a better squad, and you don't need to necessarily have Champions League players. I think all of us are really sort of frightened about the fact that Newcastle are coming and Man City have got all this money in Chelsea. It's like you're not going to fix it in a season. Even if we did get Champions League, Conte is not going to be able to build any kind of a winning squad in one summer. You know?
Yeah.
So this idea that we have to have the top class players available to us this summer, when at the beginning of Conte's tenure we were dreaming of getting Champions League football.
True.
I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. Okay, that was a good interception. Now see if we can actually build something from it. So again, and that was shit. See, that was crap. And then he concedes a free kick as well. I mean, yeah, it's stuff like this that needs to be. Yeah. Do you know what? that's an example of the type of player you want. When Højbjerg did that foul, it was obvious to him, to everyone that it was a foul, but he still protested. He still pressurized the thing. We don't see enough of that from our players. We don't see them being what Mourinho described as nasty, etc.
Yeah, of course we don't.
You know,
We're
that's
not.
what we need to do.
We're too nice. We're too nice.
Much too nice.
Way too nice. We can't seem to string passes together at the moment.
Yeah. Eesh. There you go.
HX Gaming saying we can't even pass.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Yep.
Alexander-Arnold with the corner. It's a great ball in. Oh, hit the bar.
Missed it.
Was that Van Dijk? Yeah, Van Dijk hits the bar. Do you think, Rez, where they're going to get a goal today, where they might get their first goals from a corner? Because they look quite dangerous on set pieces.
Well, they're dangerous. They're dangerous everywhere. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not doing badly. We're not doing badly. Okay. Yeah,
No, we're
that was
not.
a
We're
thing.
we're staying in the game.
Yeah. You know.
But we're just staying in the game.
Yeah, but do you know what? Again, Danny, it's Liverpool.
Oh, look, most goals from corners.
Yeah.
Liverpool, yeah.
At the end
Yeah,
of
of
the day,
course.
it's Liverpool.
Of course.
You know, we've got to.
But do you know what it is? It's you just want to see a bit more desire. That's all it is.
I think they're showing requisite desire. I think they are. It's not desire that's the problem; it's ability, and you can't.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
Reg, you're
force them
saying
to
you're
do
saying that. You're saying that, right? But the thing is, we've beaten Man City at Man City, and we played good football at the Lane. We were better than Liverpool. We played better football than they did,
Yeah.
and we should have won that game.
Yeah.
So why is it all of a sudden now they've got this mental block again, and it's like they just can't get over this barrier of it's Liverpool.
I don't
they're
think-
the best team in the world.
I think that fear has dissipated. They're not looking as nervous as before. They're still looking a bit nervous. I will grant.
Oh no, they are. Some of the players are.
But they're more settled than they were at the beginning of the game. You know, they're sort of growing a bit more confidence in what they're doing. It's still problems. That's quality related. Never going to be able to fix that without repairing the position, if you like. I think they're all right. I think we're doing okay. We've done a decent account of ourselves. It could have been better, but it could have been far worse.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, you know. It could have. I mean, you never know what's going to happen here. Who knows? It might happen, or it might not. There you go. Yeah.
Nice block.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Thiago
Again,
on the edge of the
you know.
box. Oh, good block, Ladaya.
Okay. So now what they need to do is pick it up a little, pick up the tempo, be a bit more aggressive.
Oh,
Ooh. There you go. Okay.
yeah, literally, as the commentator said, we've had to put our bodies on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
And
staying in
we'll
this
have
game.
to.
Yeah,
We have to. Sometimes
like
you
the-
have to. Yeah.
I think the only way we're going to get a goal today is on a counter.
It'll be. That was always on the
yeah.
cards. It was
Yeah.
always on the cards. There was no way. I did not expect Conte to set up, full attacking or as attacking as he can.
Yeah.
Against Liverpool. Never in a month of Sunday. That would have been suicide. Absolute suicide. You know.
Eugene Park says tired of Ben Davis and Sessegnon.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
There you go. Okay.
okay.
All right. Now see if we can build a counter. Oh,
Cool.
couldn't just
So-
but we need to give them more support when we counter.
Yeah, well, this is
though.
the
That's
problem.
thing, yeah.
Like the guy just said, right?
Yeah.
He had no support, so he had nowhere to go. Oh, what a save. Go on, Sessegnon, get to that.
Yeah.
Why was he slowing down?
Don't know.
He just slowed down and he saw Diaz running for it.
Yeah.
Get it out. Move it out.
That was very
Oh,
poor.
Jesus, man.
Okay, are we gonna need some support? Go on, thread it through. That's it. Good ball to Sonny.
He's got Van
He's
Dijk
got
and
Kulu out on the
Henderson.
right.
That's
And
it.
now
Again,
Højbjerg coming
pass
in.
it.
He's
no.
gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot. Oh! Højbjerg hits the post. That is unbelievable.
He was trying to do a Wanyama there.
Yeah.
It's not a bad
That
shot.
was a great shot.
Oh.
Oh. That just shows we're dangerous. We can
on the
be
counter,
dangerous.
on the counter for
Yeah.
sure. What was Dyer and Sessegnon doing there?
Yeah. Again, not worried. If that's all we're going to restrict them to, fine by me. Fine by me. Goalkeepers like long shots. Most of them they'll save, but
Come on, Bentancur, man. That was
yeah. But again, misplaced by Salah. Kane tries to sort of run it on, but it didn't go anywhere. The Liverpool fans seem to be getting a bit frustrated here as well, which is good. It's good when they get frustrated, I think.
Do you not think we lack players who shoot from distance?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're so used to working the ball into the box over the last few years that it's sort of ingrained into the likes of Kane and Son. I think Sonny taking more long range shots would be good because he's lethal.
Yeah. So is
and I
Kane.
think Kane can do it too. Yeah. Again, all work that needs to be done. All work that needs to be done, and I'm hopeful it will happen. For the moment, who we've got, the personnel we've got, the mindset we've got, this is probably the best we can expect from them.
Oh, come on. How is that a foul?
Yeah. Yeah. Val's saying that Liverpool are starting their thuggery football. Yeah, they do that. They do that. It does happen. Robertson is particularly culpable of that sort of thing. But you know what? 44 minutes and it's still 0-0. It is still 0-0. Okay? Everyone outside of Spurs.
Do you know, I hate when people say that. 44 minutes, still 0. One or 2 minutes before half time.
No, do you know what? If it comes, it comes. Fuck them. Sorry, I know I generally don't swear very much, but I'm trying to put aside that pessimism. And it's very hard for a Spurs fan to do. But I think it's necessary. I think we should put it aside. I really do, Dan. I'm serious. We should. we should be like Liverpool fans. Do you remember when they were finishing?
Yeah, I know you were saying this earlier to me.
Yeah. They never stop backing their team. Yeah, definitely. We're going to beat them 6-0 or whatever.
Yeah, but they say that because they've got top class players.
They didn't before.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know about that because they weren't really backing their team when they were losing under Klopp. Until that game,
nothing but delusion. Even under Hodgson. Do you remember what they were like under Hodgson?
Yeah.
Bloody hell! But they still back their club.
Yeah, but that's because they're a huge club. They're one of the biggest in the world.
So are we.
Oh, don't get this argument going now. We're not one of the biggest
don't. No, you're
world.
going down the line about status at the moment. That's not what I'm talking about.
No way.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Have a Dermot argument again.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I won't argue with you, Dan. I'll just sit on you and squash you. That's how I win all arguments. I just sit on my opponent and I win.
They want you to keep talking in the Scouse accent.
As long as I don't have to pretend to be a Liverpool fan, is that the deal? That I speak in a Scouse accent, but I don't actually have to support Liverpool because I don't think I could manage that.
Oh, one more.
Go on.
Oh, who is that to, Kulu? Okay, 0-0 half time.
Okay, so just a minute of added on time at the end of the first half. There you go. Michael Oliver blows the whistle. And it's still Liverpool 0, Tottenham 0. I think we've done all right, Danny. What do you think? Has it been
It's all right. It's not too. I mean, we've hang on by a thread.
No, I don't think it's a thread. I think we've given a good account of ourselves.
I don't
it's
think
not
so.
bad.
I don't think
it's not bad. It's all right. Is that whiny enough for us? Do you think I need
more
to
whiny?
I don't think it's been that bad. We've given a good account of ourselves. I think and I reckon Conte, when he gets them into the dressing room, he's going to tell them
inside there.
I think I'm going to go back to my normal voice now.
People enjoy that.
Earphones off because we don't need to listen to the adverts. So yeah, half time 0-0. I think the Spurs have done pretty well. I've got to be honest. I think they've done all right. You know, we knew how tough this opponent was going to be. They are a team that have consistently dismantled their opposition, game after game after game. They are a very dangerous squad, and the way they play can cause huge damage. And I think Conte has demonstrated real tactical ability to keep it to this score. Now, I know that we want to win. We always want to win every game, and I don't think that Conte's going for a draw, but I think what he's done is
going for not to lose the game.
He's set up not to lose the game, exactly. And I think that is 100% the right approach on this.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah, because of course, like we all said this as well yesterday, without you, any Spurs fan would take a point at Anfield.
Yeah,
any Spurs fan would take a point right now. Yeah. We just have to hope that Arsenal can drop points somewhere along the line, and we keep winning our games after this game.
Yeah, I mean,
the game's not over today. It's still a chance. As long as they can keep in the game, then there's always going to be that chance where we might have that one moment on the counter. Apart from the Højbjerg shot and the Harry Kane chance, that's kind of all we've had, really. So not the kind of half chances, you'd say. But yeah, look, they're the ones you've got to take if you don't take them against Liverpool. How many times do teams have chances against Liverpool? The reason why they always win is because Liverpool take their chances and other teams don't.
Absolutely.
That's the same for us.
That is the same for us. I mean, when I saw a stat, I think, about Son's conversion rate and how high it is. It's like one of the best in the leagues when it comes to shots versus goals. You know, we will be clinical. I think if we get the opportunity, we have the potential just to take the chance when it comes. It happened against Man City. It happened against Leicester. It's just give us a sniff and we'll take it.
Yeah.
Liverpool, forget their attacking, what they've done in the attacking sense of things. Their defence has also been very good because they've been, times we've had the ball and they've managed to stifle the attack.
Yeah,
but we've done the same to them.
We're doing the same tactics, right? Similar, because what they've done is every time we're trying to break on the counter, not enough Tottenham players are getting forward because they're too nervous. They want to stay back and make sure we don't concede if we get dispossessed. So then what they're doing is you saw how many times Kulu had 2 or 3 or 4 players around him and he had nowhere to go and he just loses the ball because he's got nowhere and he's got no one close to him to even try attempt to pass. And it's the same for if Son's had the ball or if Kane's had the ball, no one's been around them. So like, yeah, you can see what's happening. I think with the attacks, they've got to try and. I think this is what I was saying about how the men in the midfield. If you've got another body in midfield, it gives you that extra stability. Someone who can get a bit forward with the attackers and drop back when needed. And I think that's why we played so well against them in the game at home in the reverse leg.
We see this is where we've got to look at, I think, Conte's overall philosophy. When he plays a 3-4-3. I mean, it sounds obvious, but the reason that we're saying it's a 3-4-3 is that in actual fact, your wing backs are supposed to be part of your midfield.
Yeah.
And your attack. And your defence. I mean, comes back to the whole thing about a full-back stroke wing-back being the most complete footballer on the pitch because they have to be able to do everything. Right now, we've got wing-backs who find it difficult to do anything, let alone everything. Yeah. I will admit, much as I have huge reservations about his ability, Emerson has done okay today. He's not been horrendous. He's not been his usual, oh my God, did he just do that? That could turn up in the second half. You never know. Sessegnon, I think, with every passing game, seems to get worse in terms of what he can do.
I think it's confidence.
And I think it's confidence that's the thing. Yeah.
That's what's getting worse with him. It's
absolutely.
You can see it. Like,
he
looks really nervous.
Uncertain.
Yeah,
of what
uncertain.
He wants to do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly that.
And that's not a good thing especially for a wing back to have because he's out on his own
as well.
And the thing is that he's out there on his own. The expectation is that he's going to be able to craft something. If you've got a player who is having questions over his own confidence, this all comes down to Conte not having any choice. Now, when it comes to when it comes to his squad, he doesn't have much choice. That will also dictate and limit what he can do tactically as well. Yeah. Because, he could set them up on a completely different 3-4-3 in which the philosophy is to basically get up the pitch, play a high line and press them. You do that, it's suicide against Liverpool. They'll destroy you. especially with the squad that we've got. Doing that would be ridiculous. So I think he's actually done tactically very well. He's kept us tight at the back, fairly compact, but not terribly compact. There have been times where I've seen us spread, and I think he's told them, under no circumstances be gung-ho. Under no circumstances push further than a particular point, because he doesn't want us to leave us exposed.
He's not risking it all to go for the win. That's what he's doing. His tactics have set us up so that we stay compact, we try not to concede, right? We don't lose the game, but maybe we can get something out of it on a counter or on a break or something like that. Right, that's the way he set us up at the moment. You can clearly see that.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying that it's the way Liverpool are playing at the moment. They're stopping the chances that we're having. So it's like we're going to have to try and stick out a 0-0.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will get a goal and we won't get one back.
Absolutely.
The way it's going.
Yeah. And I think Conte recognises that, and so he's basically saying
this could be like
we don't concede, because if we do concede, the chances of us being able to equalise.
Wouldn't you rather at least go for something? Because what happens if Liverpool do score a goal, right, and we're still playing the same way because we've got no other options really on the bench, right? He's not going to change the formation. We're not going to bring Harry Winks and he's going to change the game, is he? So what happens then? So
you could turn it around though, Danny. You can say, well, what happens if we score?
Yeah, well, if we score, they're just going to bring on Jota or someone like that. They've got a million players they can bring on.
True, but that's the point, is that you can't. I don't think any football manager sets up.
Liverpool score more goals than anyone else in the last 10 minutes of games. Yeah. Especially last 10 minutes of games.
For me, I don't believe that a manager will think along the terms of, what if. Because if you did that, you wouldn't make any you wouldn't even make any changes, because you could always have a what if. You could say, well, bring Bergwijn on for Emerson, for instance, and then the immediate thing is, well, what if Robertson manages to skin Bergwijn, who doesn't know how to defend? The what ifs are everywhere.
Yeah, no, of course, but
he's got to balance risk. In my view, I think all football managers, they balance risk. They think, what is the thing that will get me the best return on my risk, if you like. And that, for me, I think is the way that he's set up now. And I don't blame him for it, because he doesn't have the players. He just doesn't have the players to alter.
I know, but look, you have to say, right, we can't just say that, because Spurs fans have been saying as well during this season that we can beat anyone on our day, right? We have beaten big teams as well.
Yep.
We have also lost silly games.
Yeah.
So these players are capable of doing it, but again, they're just not. It's like another day where they're not producing against a big team.
You see the issue there.
So for example, right? I'll show you. For example, Ben Davies and Bentancur today have been pretty poor. Right, their passing has been completely off. They've looked nervous. Sessegnon's looked nervous. Emerson's actually looked the more
confident
of the two
wing backs,
which is fucking unbelievable. And he had, to be fair to him, he hasn't done terribly.
No,
he's actually done all right. He's done all right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, what more can we expect from Emerson, really?
You see, the issue here is that when we do that sort of game for game comparison, that suggests that we are facing the exact same personnel in the exact same setup at the exact same conditions, but every single game will be different. The reasons that we say lost to Brighton would not necessarily have been the same reasons why we drew with Brentford, although a number of them were. When it comes to a game like Liverpool, when it comes to a game like Man City, I mean, Man City and Liverpool play very different games. Man City is all very, very methodical and sort of building and just trying to go for that
possession-based football.
Yeah, and that sort of killer pass after you've sort of kept the ball for 400 days. Whereas with Liverpool, it's sort of like just basically smack the opponent with passes every single passing second of the game. So us beating Man City, it wouldn't necessarily require the exact same attitude that would then get us the result against Liverpool. Plus, at the time when we played against Man City, there were different options. It was a different time of the season. Listen, in an ideal world, absolutely. What do I want to see? I want to see Liverpool go out there and do what we did to Everton, do what we did to Villa, what we did to Newcastle, batter teams, destroy them, send them home with their tails between their legs. Of course I want to see that.
But we're not we'll never do that, even if we had a top class team against Liverpool.
No,
we're never
of
going to do
course.
that. But all I'm saying is the players need to be they are professional footballers.
Yeah,
right?
agreed.
They need to be confident in their own ability. They're lucky to be in those positions that they're in. Right? They've obviously worked. A lot of them maybe have worked quite hard to get where they are. And if you're at that level where you're getting paid that much money a week, and you train every day every year to be in that team, right, or to be playing football at this level, you should be able to have confidence in your own ability, right? At least, and to be like completely off passing and stuff like that. It happens. Everyone's human, right? It happens. No one's a robot. We're not machines, right? But at least give a bit more fight, a bit more passion. That is what I think we're missing a little bit in this game today.
You and I are in complete agreement on that principle. We've talked about it a lot, okay? Ultimately, we want our players to demonstrate that they care when they're on things. They don't necessarily have to care for the club. I know a lot of people sort of talk about, they've got to play for the badge. No, not really. They just got to play like they care, right? It doesn't matter if they care for Spurs. It doesn't matter if they don't care for Spurs, as long as they care for playing football. That's what you want to see. And yes, you're right. We have not necessarily seen that from all of our players all of the time. I agree. In this instance, I will forgive a little bit of nervousness.
Why?
Because there's a lot of pressure on them.
Doesn't matter.
No.
You can't say that, Rez, because these are it doesn't matter. We shouldn't have this sort of pressure against someone like Liverpool.
As long as they are going out there and giving their all, okay? Because as you say, they're human.
But they're not.
If they're nervous, I think they are.
I want to say they are.
I don't think anyone has been lackadaisical. I think they've been full-blooded in what they've tried to do. They might not have necessarily done it well, but they've certainly tried, and that's all you can ask of them. That's my view. I don't think anyone's gone out there and I've looked at them and think you lack commitment. I can't say that about any of our players today. They've all looked committed to the cause. They might not have done wonderfully well, but
I wouldn't say fully.
I think they have done well. I think they have done well because they've managed to keep Liverpool out.
They're keeping Liverpool out by a thread at the moment. That's how I see it, right?
I don't think it's that desperate.
Because we look at the errors with chances that they've had.
Yeah. How many shots on goal have they had? 3, 4?
Yeah, we'll say it. Yeah, okay, all right. You can say it like that, but
we've managed to stifle them as much as we could probably expect for a team as good as them, and with a team that has problems that we have. I think we've got to be fair on them on that one. Let me just quickly bring up Bob's super chat. So I can't bring it up, Bob, but great to see you boys. Articulate, beauty, informative opinions. Who cares if none of that is on the show? I love you two all the same. Good so far. Thanks very much, Bob.
I think we say to Bob on that one.
Piss off, Bob. So yeah, it's look. How many of us actually expected anything from this game? I mean, really, deep down, felt that we were equipped to get anything from this game. If you put your pragmatic hat on, if you don't put your getting behind the team, what I will call your Scouse equivalent supporters hat on, really, how many Spurs fans out there genuinely believed we'd get something out there?
Quite a few of them did.
Genuinely. They might have said it.
I think so.
They might have whistled into the wind, as I've been doing, for certain. But deep down, you knew the prospect that we were up against, And if we can continue like this, if we can keeping them out and maybe take our chances, we can walk away from Anfield with something. And I think if they perform the way they did in the second half, to the commitment they had, they can walk with their heads held high. That's my view on them for this one. I don't think you can accuse them of lacking commitment.
Look, they have lacked slightly a bit of commitment. Not all the players. I think not everyone has, but I think some of them have. And this is again, it's a mentality thing, because
that's the thing. Mentality needs time to grow and build.
Yeah,
but in both directions, both positive and negative.
Yeah, of course it does. We all know where that leads to.
Yeah. Franco saying I wouldn't say lack of commitment, but definitely lack of comparative quality. Yeah, they have a better team. Spurs playing well.
Okay.
I think that's.
I wouldn't say we're playing well. I think we're just stopping them playing their game to the extent where they go and gung ho and batter teams.
I think that's
the difference. We're not actually playing well.
I genuinely imagine
we're just playing
that's what
enough
Conte said.
to stop them playing.
I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I actually think that's what Conte's wanted them.
Yeah, of
wanted
course. He
from
didn't
them.
want
And
to
I
lose the
think
game.
Yeah, and I think that's fair.
Didn't he mention something like that in his press conference?
Well, no, he likes to win. That's the thing about Conte. He's gone on record saying that he wants to win every game. But what I think he's saying with the Brighton game was, if you can't win, at least don't lose. But not in the case of, if you can't win, have as the objective not to lose, if that makes sense, or make it the primary objective.
Yeah.
But if he sets us up this time to sort of keep it as tight as possible, as defensive as possible, and then maybe get something on the attack, on the counter attack, I'm perfectly satisfied with that. I think that's the right way of doing things.
Yeah. So second half is now started, guys.
So we seem to.
Gaguma also put a super sticker in.
Apologies, I missed that, Gaguma. Thank you for the super sticker. Great lady, Gaguma. A big supporter of We Are Tottenham TV and all the other streams like Shelfside Spurs Show, which is the channel I'm on, and Tottenham on Tour, which is what Danny Keriaku's on. You can find us around the internet. Please, come and have a chat with us as well. It's fantastic, but lovely to see Gaguma. So we're about, less than a minute in. It does look as if we're giving a bit more possession to Liverpool as we had in the first half.
I don't think much is going to change in the second half.
I don't think so either. I honestly don't think so either. Just keep it tight, Spurs. For me, I don't want to see us...
My fear is, Rez, is that Liverpool are so good that they will break us down at some point. And that's the problem, because then what we've done is, if we don't then change the style, we're not going to score playing like this. If they're 1-0 up already.
Yeah, but again, we've had our own
look how many
chances
players.
too.
Look how many players we've got in the box every single time.
Sure.
They're putting everyone behind the ball, so they are stopping them from having.
But would you rather
chances.
that,
Yeah,
or would you
of
rather
course,
one,
of course.
Dyer up against
Romero?
Salah? That's dangerous.
That is. Oh God!
See?
Well done, Davis. That was good clearance.
It really has got to be almost to the point of, whatever you do, boys, do not let them into that box. And we've only done it a couple of times in the first half. It was all mainly sort of from outside the box, or taking speculative shots.
We're doing what teams normally do to us, like the Burnleys and those kind of teams. They just sit back and defend it with the whole team, and then try and break, like get one chance from a set piece or a break. Which I think,
What do Liverpool and Spurs have in common? What's the common factor that we both have as teams?
What?
A lethal attack.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So if other teams look at our team and say they've got a really lethal attack, the thing that we need to do is to stifle them. We look at Liverpool and say they've got a really lethal attack. What's worked against us? Let's employ it against them. It makes sense. It makes sense to do that. Especially, again, we're not going to outplay them.
No,
outskill them. So it's got to be down and dirty.
You say that, but if they had the confidence in their ability, be brave. Look, Conte said, right, they need to be brave. They're being brave to an extent, but they're not being brave on the ball, right? They're being braver off the ball, because they're getting bodies behind. They're trying to stop them playing. But look, it's silly things like this which is going to cost us, right? Yeah. And we keep making these mistakes. And this is the problem, right? We've had quite a few of these mistakes in the game.
The problem there, though, Danny, the way that you're saying it suggests that there's a way in which you can switch it off, and they can't. They can't. Once they're there, they're there.
Yeah, why is that?
That's going to take... Well, that's because of the fact that we've changed managers so often over the last few years. We haven't been building the squad up properly. We've got players that have become too comfortable. These are all long-term things that we can't change here, much as I would love to, much as you would want to.
Yeah, of course.
Magic wand. Of course you would. Wave a magic wand and give them the confidence that they need. And so, again, we come back to Conte. Conte knows. If we know it, Conte knows it.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh, get it out.
Wow.
That's it.
Jeez.
See what I mean? When they're in the box, horrendously dangerous.
Oh, yeah. But this is
so what do you do? Restrict them to shots outside the box.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, it is risky playing like this. But what they're doing is they're giving Liverpool confidence and saying, come and play against us.
Liverpool don't need us to give them confidence, mate. You've seen the way they play.
Yeah, but if you put pressure on them, like any team, right, they will come under pressure, and it's hard to.
Yes.
They become harder to play against.
See, it sounds like I'm arguing at every point that you say. The
literally,
counter,
yeah.
But you know what, Dan? There is always a counter to that. That's the thing for me. The counter to that, and it's not something I necessarily believe is the case or not. I'm just saying the counter to that is that if you do that, you leave yourself open.
Yeah, but it's just very dodgy at the moment.
Of course it is. It's Liverpool, you know? It's Liverpool. They've won a trophy already. They're in the final of 2 others, and they're going for the league. That should tell you what type of opponent we're up against. Are we going for the league?
They won a trophy already?
Yeah, the League Cup.
Yeah.
You know, so they won the League Cup, the FA Cup final, then the Champions League final. They're second in the league. I mean, for God's sake, it's like us back in 1987, except this time they seem to be able to sort of get things over the line.
They are a ridiculous team.
A ridiculous team. You know,
but I think the biggest changer for their season has been Diaz.
Yeah,
He's made the big, because if they didn't have Diaz, he's got them so many. He's got them quite a few points. He's given them that extra option. Like on Champions League games, it's always, when he comes on, it's always been him that's been the game changer.
And that's the thing. So it's like, are you watching Mr.
Yeah.
Paratici? Are you watching Mr. Levy? You know, this is what Liverpool do. They identify the player who will fit and get them what they need, and then they go out and get him. They don't spend 4 months chasing a single player, you know, over 2 transfer windows, who then finally signs for someone else, you know?
Yeah.
So if it was a free kick, Mr. Oliver, why didn't you play advantage?
Why didn't he play on? Yeah, I don't understand that.
We have not talked about the game at all, by the way, Danny. I think we should get back to it.
Yeah, Rez.
Yeah, it's all my fault. Okay, so Liverpool concede a free kick. Henderson fouls Kulusevski. Sorry.
Yeah, Henderson
it was a Henderson
Kulusevski,
fouling Kulusevski.
And then
Fabinho fouls Kane.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why he didn't play advantage. For some reason, the balls ended up in our box again with the defenders. Okay.
Go on, Sessegnon.
Yeah, he doesn't run very fast, does he?
No, I was saying this yesterday on Tommy's stream, right? It's like he doesn't trust his own body, because he feels that if he puts everything into it, he's going to get a muscle problem. But then again, it's playing with no confidence in his own ability, because he's better than that. He is better than that.
Let's see if we can. Well, okay, so the ball comes out to Emerson on the
Glenn
right.
Hodges
That's
said,
not
we've
bad,
had no. Go on, Emerson.
Is he going to strike? He is, and it's going to get a corner. That's all right. Okay.
This is the type of situation where we need to take advantage.
Corners, absolutely. I mean, that corner that Sonny took in the first half was very poor. That wasn't good. Hopefully, we can get a better delivery on this one. Yeah, I mean, you know, we did score from a set piece recently. Who was it against Leicester? Against someone anyway, which shows that we can do it. It's been a while. You know, if we can get a set piece goal, a goal is a goal, and that'll put them on the back. That will put us at an advantage. You know, if we can then keep doing,
might give us more confidence.
It might give us confidence.
Usually, whenever we score in a game like that, any kind of game, it gives them a little bit more confidence to play a bit more freely.
Absolutely,
it's a good ball.
Not bad.
Oh no, Cess! What was that, man? Have a shot, son.
No, that's fine. Didn't come to anything. Let's see if we can it's going to be very functional, I think. It's going to be very functional. Oh, is he going to give him a card for that as well? Of course he is. Of course he is. Oh, dear.
What are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
I think he had to.
Rugby tackle to the ground.
Well, he is from Wales. Yeah. They do love their rugby.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I mean, people in the chat saying sub Sessegnon.
Yeah, but we got
for who?
Yeah, for who? Yeah, we ain't got no one. Who are we gonna put Sessegnon off for? Well, Ben Davis is a left wing back. I don't think so.
Well, this is it.
This is where we need to break.
Okay.
Go on, son.
He got the lucky.
He
break.
needs a help.
That's
Come on, Kane, help him.
That's it. Go on. Oh, too long.
Yeah, too long. And he went
too long.
Wrong option as well. Wrong option.
Although that sort of seems to have woken us up a little bit.
Look how many players they've got behind the ball now.
Exactly. Again, they recognise the threat that our front three pose.
Who's that to, Emerson? Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot he can't fucking cross the ball.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Again, people saying bring Bergwijn on. He's not a wing back, guys. He's an inside forward more than anything else. It's not as simple as just bringing someone you want on. You know, Who knows? He might.
The worst thing is we couldn't
not.
even play Doherty on the right because he's probably injured. On the left, sorry, because he's injured.
Yeah.
So you could have said Emerson could play as a left wing back.
Yeah.
And Doherty as a right wing back.
It's not easy. There's
ain't got no options.
There's no options. There's no feasible options. You know, it's just one of those things. We have to drag the carcass of this squad over the line for the next 4 games. That's the only analogy that I can think of that comes close to describing what situation we're in. Although we've got a corner again now, so again, who knows if we can get a decent delivery? You never know.
They were saying Lucas Moura is aggressively warming up.
Okay, is there a passive way of warming up that counts as aggressive?
I don't know.
That's quality commentating from BT. I mean,
it's a terrible corner.
Yeah,
Son's corners have been
flat.
awful today.
Very flat, but okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
So all the way back to Lloris. All right,
all the way back.
Okay, so we'll try and rebuild again.
Who's that to, Lloris? Is that a Tottenham player?
That was obviously to Fabinho.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, Thiago. That was. Yeah.
Where is the help? Where's his help?
He's just giving them a chance, Danny, because he knows how shit they are.
Yeah.
So he's giving Liverpool a chance. Let's be kind to Lloris. All right. Okay.
Look at this.
So all the way back to Lloris again, and he spreads out to Romero, who for some reason is playing on the left all of a sudden. I'm not sure why he's there, but
that's not a bad ball though.
That wasn't a bad switch of play. Kane with the thing.
Go on, Kane, have a shot.
He's going to take a shot. He plus.
Go on! Go on! Come on! That was a fucking good move. Emerson actually had a good ball.
Unbelievable.
Come on!
Emerson out on the left.
Sessegnon's ball as well was good.
Sessegnon's ball, plays it across. It switches play to Kane, who's sort of in the middle, slightly to the right.
Come on!
Kane out to Sessegnon. Sessegnon squares it in the box to Son, who just places it into the goal. And Klopp looks devastated, and I am delighted.
Look at this from Emerson, right? Emerson.
I don't know what he's doing.
What happened was, right? They didn't go with Kane. They just let him have the ball.
Just let him,
that was the problem. Look how open he was.
Beautiful. To
Great
Sessegnon.
ball by Sessegnon.
And then I think it's Henderson.
Ball.
Is it Henderson or Robertson who plays Son on side? Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic.
That was a brilliant move. Brilliant move.
Yes.
See, look at that. That's a clever ball by Sessegnon.
And he can do it. That's superb. If he could just do it more.
People were saying, take Sessegnon off. We know he's having a bad game, but we've got no one else.
Yeah. There is nobody else.
Klopp crying.
Poor Clipperty.
Cry,
Poor Clipperty.
Fucking idiot.
So, Liverpool 0, Tottenham 1, would you believe? Okay, so...
Unbelievable.
33 minutes left to go. I think Liverpool are likely to get angry now, but that'll make them make mistakes, I hope. They'll be a bit more open, so that might give us some more opportunities as well. Bentancur fouls Mane. Mane goes down. And I think it's a free kick to Spurs. Yeah, that was...
he got the ball. He got the ball.
Yeah. It's one of those 50-50s. Again, it's Michael Oliver. Whoa, Jesus. He just smiled and I nearly got blasted by the radiation. That's not a personal comment.
He's trying to bribe the refs again, as usual.
I don't think Klopp has much success on that one, given his abrasive personality. Yeah. Excellent stuff. So, yeah, can't believe it. 1-0 up. I can't believe it. 1-0 up. Amazing. Ball comes in and it's over the bar by Konate. I don't know much about this Konate character.
He's a good player. This season, he's come into it. I think he signed in the summer, wasn't it? He signed in the summer. So the first half of the season, he wasn't that great. No. And he wasn't really he was in and out of the team. But the second half of the season, especially in the Champions League, he's been performing quite well. Okay. He's got quite a few goals as well, like from set pieces and stuff. So he's kind of embedded into that Liverpool culture, Liverpool way. And
who did he take? Whose place did he take before that?
Joe Gomez.
Gomez, that's the one. What's Gomez been doing?
I don't think I've seen him that much this season. Not as much as usual. Look at this.
Oh, here we go. Emerson.
Open.
He's open. What are you doing? Get in.
Oh, my fucking days. All that needed was a good cross from Emerson.
I don't know why he lifted it. He could have just played it square along the ground.
I know. But look at Sessegnon. He was fucking open. That was unlucky, man.
That could have been 2-0.
He should have played that to Son. He should have fucking played that. Look, this is it. Come on. Now we've got a bit of momentum in the game now.
Is he going to go? Yeah.
That's
Straight
not
up
that's all right.
Alisson.
At least he had a shot. At least he tried.
He did. That was good. That was good. Spurs seem to have got the bit between their teeth in after that goal. They've been a bit more aggressive.
I was saying earlier, right? If they get a goal, they might get a bit more confidence.
I think. Do you know what though? I think it's also Liverpool now behind. They want that. League
now they've
title.
got to come at us
to go for it.
Now
Exactly, and that'll leave space for us. You know, that's Conte. That will suit Conte's system perfectly.
Yeah,
because
100%.
We're open now. You know, again, it's what I call FU football.
Yeah.
You know, you love to see it.
I want to ask you, right? Do you think Tottenham are going to play like this against Arsenal in midweek? Because Arsenal are quite an attacking team, right? I think, and they can go toe to toe with some of these teams, and they have done as well. I think
fundamentally, Spurs will always play like that anyway, right?
Oh yeah, probably right.
Because of the way Conte likes to set his teams up. But it's different. It's like against Villa, you saw a lot of it, or against God, who did we play last?
Leicester.
Against Leicester, you saw we were a bit more open. We weren't quite as compact as we are now. I mean, you look there, is it 9, 10 players behind the ball?
Yeah.
Possibly all 11. You know, it's a real core group, so you can compress
we're making it very difficult for them to do things.
What do you do that for?
Yeah, that was a silly header.
Let it go out. Anyway, against Arsenal, I think with that brittle defence, because their defence is very brittle. No one has tested it enough properly. No. You know, if the teams had actually gone a bit more gung ho, I reckon if it was Bielsa's Leeds playing them next rather than Jesse March's, I reckon Arsenal would have had a pretty humiliating result. Yeah. But if we go at them and test their defence.
Yeah,
I reckon we can beat them quite comfortably, but not playing necessarily compact, you know, compressed like we are now. Yeah. I think it would be a bit more open. But again, we'll see. You know, right now, Liverpool will be coming at us. And we've got to take advantage.
I mean, coming on. Who's that?
It's
kid?
Firmino, I think.
No, the other kid. Was that
with the blonde thing?
Was that Shimikas?
It might have been. It did look like Firmino with a weird hairstyle.
No, Firmino's out.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Isn't he out?
I don't know.
He out injured?
Tell us in the mic. Oh, we got crackly mics apparently. Did I shout too loudly? I think I've broken the mic. Sorry. We will look to fix the crackly mics. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Shimikas. Yeah.
Oh, he's Shimikas. Yeah.
It just, apart from the blonde highlights, I thought it was Firmino for a second.
Yeah, I'm sure they said he wasn't playing today. Yeah, he's not on the bench.
Okay.
He is injured.
He's injured. Okay.
Oh, unlucky, son. Unlucky.
That's it. No, that's fine.
That's it. False error.
Yep. Indeed, Frankie. Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, son. Nice one, Sonny. Let's have another one. I think so.
You say it so eloquently, Rez.
I try my best.
Nice one, Sonny.
I could be extra posh with it. Shall I be extra posh with it?
Yeah, go on.
Really? Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, son. Nice one, Sonny. Let us very kindly have another one.
Okay, now you got to do this. Now you got to do the Scouse accent.
Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, son. Nice one, Sonny. Let's have another one. I think that might have drifted down the Mersey to Manchester there. I do apologise. Okay.
Get it out. Go on. That's it.
That's fine. Again, Romero, he's done well. He's been playing well. Nice and aggressive. I like it. He's a fantastic player. I love Romero.
He's brilliant. He is brilliant.
He's superb. Okay. So, Liverpool corner, and can't see who it is. I need to get these glasses changed. Ooh.
Oh, no, get it out.
Oh,
good
well
block,
blocked.
good block. Get to the ball.
You see, that's the thing.
Oh, shit. That's it.
That is something I've noticed, is that two players seem to go to the ball and then they each want the other to have it.
Yeah.
Thing out of it, I'm a bit worried about that.
Is that Robertson? Yeah, Robertson coming
Robertson up. For Chimikas, Chimichurri or whatever his name is. Tsimikas.
I think he's a Greek player, isn't he?
Yes. And Henderson off for Jota. Okay. And Van Dijk gets the armband for Liverpool. Right. So 64th minute. Just about to start 65th minute. And their captain is off. And Jota comes on. He's a dangerous player. But this looks like, to me, an attacking substitution for Klopp. He is going for it. He has to go for it. You know, in his mind, that league title is what is up for grabs right now. So, could it be a case of that Liverpool just simply run out of steam and do what we did in '87? Emerson, quite aggressive. He leaves. Yeah. Okay. Tottenham ball. Got a super chat here from Tom Edgell. Come on, the boys. Love Rez. He's cracking me right up. Thanks very much, Tom. That's very kind of you to say.
Big up, Tom.
Hopefully the mics have stopped crackling. We're not seeing many comments. I'm glad we've got that fixed. Thank you very much. So a lot of pressure here from Liverpool. It looks like they're sort of passing it around at the edge of our third. Long ball in there from Trent Alexander-Arnold and goes straight to Lloris, who picks it up. And
we are defending. I think this half we're defending better.
Yeah.
Less mistakes.
Yeah.
Right. And we're putting more bodies on the line, I think, this half.
Yeah. I think, do you know what, Dan?
It looks like they've gained a bit of confidence.
That's the thing. I think that thing about what you said about the nervousness, I didn't necessarily disagree that it was happening. I did agree that it was happening. I just didn't think it was necessarily fixable quickly. But
it looks like
right
they're
now,
doing it.
It looks like they've actually started to get a bit more belief amongst themselves, a bit more confidence.
I think the goal has helped with the nerves a little bit, maybe.
I think it will have done. Absolutely.
Because now they know that if they keep doing what they're doing,
they might get another one.
Or they might stop Liverpool scoring a goal and we might win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all, this is the thing, there's so many factors that go on into a game that it's difficult to be able to pinpoint why it might be one or the other that does it. But what you can say, but look at them, 10, 11 behind the ball.
That's the whole team behind the ball.
That is the whole team behind the ball. And I really think that that's the way that Conte wants it to be played. Another way I think that it should be played, because they're just lethal. They are lethal if they get the opportunity.
Good header
out there by Sessegnon, but it comes back in, cleared back to Liverpool. It's a bit pinball in there at the moment, back and forth between Liverpool and Spurs.
That's it. Stay with your man. That's it. See, that's what I like about Sessegnon.
He does go out to his.
He goes up to the mat and he stands. Yeah, true. He loves to defend. Yeah, he loves to defend.
That was superb by Romero. He just sort of like runs across to his man and just does this diving head. Oh. No, that's out. That's out. Thank you.
Big up Russ Vernon. He says, hi, Rez, and Danny Kiriaki. Love you, legends, from Russ, the journalist and Leeds fan.
Good,
big up
Russ.
Yeah. He was on Bobby's show, wasn't he?
Bobby's show, absolutely. It's good to see you, Russ. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Do please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done it already. This channel thrives on it. We love doing this, and we love being able to create content for you guys. Ben and Sim certainly do. That's why they've got weirdos like us on, basically, to make you laugh. So by all means, please do hit that like and subscribe. Also, if you have a moment, we've got channels too. Not as amazingly good as We Are Tottenham TV, as he said, looking at the studio. But if you do fancy some different content as well, I'm on Shelf Side Spurs Show. That's 4 different words, Shelf Side Spurs Show. Go and like and subscribe. And Danny has his own show on the multi-vector Tottenham on Tour, which
Mr. Brian Daigle, as a lot of you probably know.
Indeed, and the wonderful Brian Ireland also.
Yep. And Adam Clark as well.
Adam Clark. So if you go and check them out, we'd appreciate it. Anyway, we've done our plugs. We've done the plugs that we paid for. Did you pay your check to Ben and Sim for your plug?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, good, excellent. That's good. That's the way it should be.
Oh, go on, Kulu.
Go on, Kulu. Here we go. Kulu
That's
with
a
the ball
foul?
in the thing.
That's a foul, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
he's blown
you.
up. There we go. Okay, so Spurs get a foul.
Fuck him. That's it. That's it.
Michael Oliver hasn't been as atrocious as I thought.
Do you know what he's done? He's let the game flow.
Yeah.
He tried to let the game flow.
Yeah.
That's a bad foul, man.
I mean, he's just, I mean.
But Kulu's a strong boy.
Yeah, he is. Oh, I thought that was a red card because they showed the Liverpool players name in red. It's like, has it been sent off? And it's like, no, it's just a yellow. Damn.
Oh, that'd be glorious if someone
one of their players
gets a red card now.
That'd be funny. So, I mean, people in the squad are saying that Emerson has been his best game. Yes, it has.
Defensively, like Iggy was saying last night, right, or yesterday, he was saying that, like, how good would it be if Emerson had like a day where he had BDE? He had that fucking BDE today.
Yeah.
And he had his best game. Because he was saying that's who needs, it's players like that need to turn up in these type of games who haven't done and show us something different. Show us something that they can really help the team out.
Like Doherty did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good ball. Romero's in the box.
They are really throwing themselves into the blame now. But I mean, that's another sort of flying.
Go on,
line.
Cesc.
Go on,
Get him in.
Cesc. Get with him.
He's in your
Just-
pocket again.
That's
You're
it. Go on
oh,
again.
no.
Get it to him. That's it. Keep smothering him.
That was a good.
come
Do you know what?
on.
I like that. He had to do that, I think.
But he didn't really foul him per se.
He held
did
him.
He?
He held him. Yeah. Look, watch. There.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, good. I mean,
But
throw Salah off his rhythm.
we need something like that
Yeah.
occasionally. We needed someone
Yeah.
to get a yellow card like that because if Salah had got through there,
That's it. He could have
it's
carved
risky,
open
especially with
opportunity,
Dyer. He'll just turn
absolutely.
his back again, wouldn't he?
All right, so free kick.
Dangerous
It's
free kick,
dangerous
just on the-
area. We'll see.
On the edge
but-
of the right side of the box,
Yeah.
just outside.
Is he going to go for the shot?
He crosses it in back post, and it
No,
completely
that's
misses
outside.
everyone.
And it's out for a
Brilliant.
goal kick. Fantastic stuff. Excellent stuff. What have we got? Yep. All good. Okay.
Cesar's got Salah in his back pocket again. Everyone.
Yeah, I think so. I think he does.
He's taking him home tonight.
He's doing well. He's doing well. All right. Dispossessed in a relatively dangerous area.
Yeah,
There's a
that
bit of
was.
space here now. Looks like
Son, go to him. Go to him. Go to him. Ooh,
Ooh,
that's it. That's
the
it.
son, but-
Get it out. Get it
Oh,
out,
he's
son.
missing- That's it.
That's it.
Draws the foul.
He missed
And
anyway.
sorry, can you yellow card Salah for kicking the ball away, please? Perhaps, Michael.
No, it was Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, was it Trent? Yeah. Can you card him for kicking the ball away? Perhaps. No. Yeah, I didn't think so. You've seen that happen.
I just want to
you
see
know.
Klopp cry.
I would love to see Clipperty cry. It would be amazing.
Clipperty.
Yeah, you know.
That's how you call him, Clipperty.
Yeah, Clipperty Klopp. It would be fun.
Oh, look at their faces. Oh, poor Liverpool fans.
Diddums.
You've won
Diddums
fucking
is-
everything.
Yeah.
Relax.
Do you know what? The thing is, I'm not saying it's going to end like this because I don't want to tempt fate or anything. But if it ends like this,
That'd be
that is
beautiful.
the Premier League. The title is incredibly hard for them.
Oh yeah, they won't. It'll
That's
be
the thing.
very difficult for them to do it.
So
But
that's why. That's why.
do you think they care if they go and win the Champions League?
I think they do.
pinnacle
They
of
want,
football?
They want that quadruple. They're
yeah, but I
talking
don't
about
think
it,
they'd
you know?
be disappointed with
No, they
a
wouldn't
League
be.
Cup and a Champions League.
No, absolutely no. A cup treble, possibly even a cup
Yeah,
triple because
yeah.
they're in the FA Cup final as well. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Who you've seen how they've been playing
Yeah,
recently.
awful.
My God.
Did you watch the game today again?
I didn't watch the game, but I saw the text alerts. It's sort of like they
Terrible.
struggled. They struggled.
Go on, Everson.
Oh my word! Too
see?
close to Alisson.
That was if he
Yeah.
actually could cross a ball, he'd actually be a
Yeah.
decent player.
That would have been brilliant.
He'd
That-
actually be
yeah.
a decent player.
He really would. He really would.
That's it, Bentancur. Drive, man, drive.
That's it. First time balls. We need a few more first time balls. We're not.
Oh, son, why are you gonna do that?
That wasn't good. That's not good. Now it's dangerous.
Oh,
Now
shit.
it's dangerous. Come
Shit.
on, make sure you don't lose
Shit!
your
Oh,
men.
they've cut in. They've let him go. Oh, what a block!
block by
What a block,
Davis.
Davis. What I was scared there is that they just let him cut
Let him
in
go,
on his right left hand side.
But now look again, all back in place, all perfectly organised. That's the great
Bentancur,
thing.
go to your man.
Let him. Yeah, that's fine.
That's a good block.
That's good.
Sessegnon. That was a brilliant tackle by Davis.
Yep.
Brilliant tackle. Best moment of he's had all game. That. What a block.
Brilliant block.
What-
And this is why I will never
What a block.
I will never be too critical of Davis.
No,
He
no.
always
Look,
gives his
Davis.
thing.
Davis. I don't want him to leave. I just want him upgraded.
Yeah.
So at least he's in the squad as part of
Yeah.
a squad player.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He'd be a good squad player,
think
like
so.
some of these players would be.
Yeah.
I think Dyer would be a decent squad player.
Yeah. Have someone that, you know, if you need someone to sort of come in as rotation or cover for injury, yeah, that's what you have them
Yeah.
for. I agree with Davis as well, but I don't. A lot of people hate on Davis, and I can. It had
Diaz.
to be one of those.
It had to be Diaz
Had to
as
be
well.
Diaz, yeah. God's sake.
Oh, fuck off, Klopp.
Shut up. Yeah, celebrating like you did anything. Yeah, you got a deflection, right? You've been taking long range shots all bloody game, and you got a
Came off
deflection.
Bentancur.
Came off Bentancur. Yeah, well, that's the way of it. That's the way of it. What can you do? You know, that's fine. Still, there's only 18 minutes left or so.
Now
and it's 1-1.
they don't. What I don't want to see is them drop their heads.
No, absolutely.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a big deflection, man.
Massive deflection. That would. I mean, Lloris had no chance after when it thing. No,
Oh,
he was going the right way as well. What are you celebrating for? What precisely did you do?
fuck.
No, it's all right. It's Mane.
Oh, what are you doing, Romero?
They give him a corner? No, they're still playing on. He kept it in, apparently. Get in place. Come on. Okay, so Mane has it on the left-hand side of our box. Floats it in. It just falls to Shimikas, who sort of crosses it into the middle of the box. No, it's out again. Okay, so Liverpool go all the way back to their goalie. Let's see if we can get something. Still looking compact, a little bit more thing, but it's again all with Liverpool at the moment, who go to the top of the table as it stands now, and we remain in 5th, a point behind Arsenal, who play tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, all right. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what we can do.
Son, what are you doing? What's Son doing?
I don't know. All right. So Sessegnon takes the throw in. Kane heads it on. Sonny chasing it with Konate, and it goes out of play for a Liverpool throw. And Trent takes it. I think Davinson Sanchez warming up.
He's going for the 1-1 now.
I think so. Maybe taking Sessegnon off again like he did last time.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we played better when he did that against Brentford. It didn't lead to much, but we did play better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, people said the score hasn't changed.
Sorry?
They're saying loads of people in comments saying the score hasn't changed.
Oh, I'm sure it will. It's not a problem.
We're sorting that, guys.
Yeah. That's fine.
There we go. Score's updated.
Thanks very much. Clear
Get it out, son.
Oh, they do that a lot. There's a lot of dawdling in and around the box sometimes.
It's really frustrating.
It's a bit frightening to watch sometimes. Oof. Okay. And it's cleared out of box. Again, I mean, that... I don't see... There's not been much in the way of defensive errors. You know, that deflection, you can't really chalk down to an error.
No.
You know, that will happen. So
You're right. Substitution, Ryan Sessegnon for Davinson Sanchez.
There we go. So I'm guessing he's doing what he did against Brentford. I thought I could understand why he did it. Sessegnon, you know, might not be at his best. You know, put Davis out on the left.
Yeah, Ben Davis is on the wing back position, and Sanchez has gone left
centre back. Yeah,
he's trying to go for the stopgap now, like just stop any more goals coming in.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, so Liverpool float it out to Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right. On their right, our left, and that's floated in for Fabinho at the far post.
No!
Emerson,
why would you just leave that?
I do not know what Emerson is doing.
Man.
Just conceded a corner for no reason. He could have just left it, and it was going out, and he had to touch the ball to get
What's
corner.
annoying? No one shouted at him to say leave it.
Leave it. Yeah.
Just leave it.
That's okay. So they think Spurs clear to Liverpool player, and a foul conceded.
Konate on Dyer.
On Dyer by Konate. Yeah,
What a lucky bastard Luis Diaz.
I mean, he got
that was
so
going
lucky.
way
That
out.
was
That was going way out.
And that's why I'm saying, what are you celebrating? You got the luckiest deflection you could potentially hope to have, and you're celebrating as if you did something. You did fuck all right? Sit down, shut up. I don't like players like that. Don't like them.
Yeah, it's true. Goal is a goal. We've had some of those types.
Yeah, of course we have. Yeah. But the difference is that Spurs scored those goals.
Yeah. Good tackle. Okay. Good tackle.
Yeah. Spurs get the ball back, and
wow.
Yeah. Son gets clattered by two, and he finally reaches for his pocket. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Okay. You all right, Danny?
Yeah. Oh, he bloody elbowed him in the
elbow.
face.
Can we have some VAR on that, please? No?
That was a
And
elbow.
he's still down. That really was not very nice.
No.
So Conte's taking the opportunity to give some of the players some instruction. As you can imagine, he's got Davis some instruction. Hopefully we can. Hopefully it'll be effective. Now that Sessegnon's gone off, but Sonny is still down, and that's concern. I don't think he's going to be permanently damaged, but that was not a nice coming together. Okay, getting an elbow in the face in that fashion was not on, and I'm surprised that they've not looked at that more closely.
Exactly.
I think Oliver went for his pocket, gave him the yellow card, because once he does that, VAR can't review.
No.
I'm still have major concerns and major question marks over the officiating in this
Winks
country.
Doesn't come on, I'll be happy. As long as Winks doesn't come on, and it stays like this.
Yeah. Well, there's 10 minutes to go. A draw at Anfield is not a bad result. Let's see if we can hold it, or maybe even improve. Oh, here we go. Oh, Kane. Oh,
corner kick.
Corner. Kane wins a corner. That was an interesting move. That was good. I like that. I did like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a number of people have been saying, it should be VAR'd. Unfortunately, as I say, once he pulls that card out, it can't be VAR'd.
Are you sure it can't?
Yes.
Is that the rules?
Yeah, you can't review a decision, a yellow card decision.
Oh,
what's he going to do?
Yellow card decision?
Yeah, because
really?
the only thing you can do is give him a red card on top of that, and they won't do that with VAR.
Really?
Yeah, unless it's a straight red.
You sure?
Yeah. Can't review a yellow card. If
I thought they could change a decision.
If they hadn't pulled his yellow card out, they could have. If he'd said it's a foul, free kick, that's it. Then they could have reviewed it, and it could have been for dangerous play. But because he's given the card, he's saying it's dangerous play. VAR is not saying it's not dangerous. The only thing the VAR can say is it's not dangerous play. They can't say it is dangerous play, but you've got to give him a red card. Okay, so another Spurs corner, and. I think is Sonny taking it still? Is he still on corners? All the big players up. Yeah, Sonny. See if he can drift it in.
See if we can get a good one in this time.
That'll be a good one.
That's a better one.
That's a good. So Benton Core collects, heads it to Son, who's out on the left-hand side. He's got two men on him with very little support, which is a bit of a problem. I think he needs some help with him there.
He's lost it. But
Kane's coming in to help. Shimikas goes down. And yeah, Oliver's letting it go on, even with various bits of manhandling and so forth. Sanchez chucks himself at the ball.
Who is that to Bentoncourt, man?
I think he gets a boot in the stomach, but he sort of gets up and goes. One thing you can say about Sanchez, he does trooper. Yeah. He does keep going.
I think Bentoncourt's had quite a bad game today.
He hasn't been wonderful today. Maybe he needs a bit of the Kulu treatment. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you drop him, you've got to bring Winks on.
Yeah, we can't.
You can't take that much of a risk.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
I don't know if you saw on Twitter there was that.
Yeah, I think you're wrong about the VAR decision. I think they can overturn it because I think I've seen them overturn yellow cards. Once they've given a yellow card, and they're like, no, yeah, I think they can. And once they give a yellow card, if they deem it as a send it off offence, then they can send them off. I think they did it against was it West Ham or Arsenal? One of those games.
If someone could look it up in the chat and tell us, that would be great. Or on the in the fan show, just so we know for certain, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. I really don't know.
Yeah, Mark was saying, West Ham game on Thursday was yellow upgraded to a red.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So it can be done. Yeah, I thought it could be done.
Then they should have done that.
And someone at ATX7 Gaming was saying they overturned Robinson's yellow to a red when we played them.
Did they?
That's what he said, yeah.
I wasn't here. I didn't see the game. Bear in mind. You learn a new thing every day.
Oh.
So again, why was that not advantage?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I still have problems with Michael Oliver. I really do.
Man, look who they're fucking bringing on.
Oh, here he comes.
Great. Harry Winks is coming on now.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, I don't want to see this. I just don't want to see this.
Oh.
Who's he taking off? Is it Kulu coming off?
It can't be. It must be Bentancur. I think it might be, you know.
Are you serious? They're taking Kulu off for Winks.
Yeah, he's coming off. He's clapping.
So he's
the
going
thing.
3-5-2 then.
I think so, yeah.
5-3-2, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Yeah, it should have been Bentancur. I agree, but let's see. 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Sorry, 5 minutes almost.
Everyone's going, no.
Yeah.
Harry Winks.
Is anyone out there happy about this?
I
If
don't
you
think
are,
anyone is, Rez.
I will look at you weirdly.
Could you imagine if Winks scores like some outrageous
Yeah.
goal? Oh, look at him.
I mean, look at that. And
Jesus.
even then he still goes sideways. Oh, come on.
He's just terrible. He's just such a bad player.
Yeah, as Ethan says, only Liverpool fans are pleased that he's come
Yeah,
on.
of course they are. Because he doesn't track back. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't offer absolutely nothing.
That's right. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I'm
Maybe-
going to go
maybe-
ballistic
maybe-
if Winks can help.
Well, like he did against Leicester, didn't
Yeah,
he?
like he did against Leicester, yeah.
That's right. That's Højbjerg. Is that Højbjerg? Yeah, Højbjerg down. Fifth World Anarchy saying, didn't Winks play a blinder against Liverpool in the first half of the season, did he?
No, what Winks are you watching?
Yeah. Again, I didn't see that game. So, Højbjerg gets smacked in the face by the ball. He's still down. Do you think there might be a bit of shithousery going on there? A little bit of time wasting?
I think so.
I hope so. Again, we've got to stop being nice and start being nasty, etceteras, you know? Okay, good.
Good
Cleared
header away
out.
from Højbjerg, clear it out.
They really are throwing their bodies on the line here.
Yeah, they're trying. Yeah, of course
really
they are.
chucking themselves at it. I mean, literally in this instance, not just sort of figuratively. I've seen a couple. I mean, Cutie's done it once. Højbjerg did it there. I think someone else did it.
Sessegnon's done it.
That's right. Sessignon
Dyer's
did it.
done it.
Dyer's done it. Yeah. They're really pushing. It's good to see that kind of commitment.
Go on, Kane.
So what does Kane do?
what
here
a
we go.
ball.
Oh, here
Go
we go.
on, Kane.
Here we go. Come
Go on, son.
Go with him.
Oh, he's got
Someone
no
go
support.
with
He's got
him.
no support.
That's it. Someone on the outside. Go on. Get it in, Benny.
Ooh, why did he went for
Is
it?
that a corner? I think that was deflected.
No, I don't think it was.
No?
Oh, was it?
I don't know. No, he's running back, so I don't think so. SBSW Broad. Could Lloris have saved their goal? No. No way. He was already moving in the wrong direction when it took that deflection. There was no way he could have turned back to get it. No way.
Bergwijn's coming on as well.
Bergwijn coming on.
So who's that for?
Who's he taking off for? Son?
Or Bentancur, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Possibly. Is he warming up or he hasn't come on? No.
No, he hasn't come on yet,
Yeah.
but he's warming up to come on.
Yeah. Let's see.
Son.
Is it for Son?
Looks like they're taking Son off.
You see the number?
No, the commentators are saying it looks like they're taking Son off.
Right, okay. I know Glenn's commentating, but I don't really want to listen. So I'll just you tell me if he says anything interesting. Here we go. All right. So again, with Liverpool, we're coming into the dying minutes. Just coming up to the 89th minute.
Spurs Fact 81 said Bentancur has been hot garbage today.
He's not been good
poor
today.
He has been pretty poor.
He's not been at.
I'd
his
actually
best.
probably say that he's probably been our worst player
Weakest
today.
player, yeah, I think so. I think that's not unfair.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah. Dan Fry saying Stephen looks so pissed to get 3 minutes again. Yeah, maybe.
Could you imagine if he scores the winner now?
Well, this is it. I mean,
that would be sensational.
yeah. I mean, what do? You've got Son, Kane, and Kulusevski. I mean, where does Bergwijn fit? You know, that's the problem for his guy. And I feel sorry for him. I wouldn't lose any sleep if he leaves. I wouldn't lose any sleep if he stays. Yeah, I don't have that much of a sort of feeling about him. Don't want him to do badly, of course. Don't want any of our lads to do badly, of course I don't. But I'm not that invested in what happens to his future, if I'm being honest. You know.
No, it's a shame Bergwijn if he leaves.
Not because I don't rate him or anything, but it doesn't.
Oh no! Oh my God. No, I think
They should have taken that first. Whoever, I can't remember who it was, that first before allowing Salah to take the shot. Whoever it was at the edge of the area should have taken it. They fucked themselves with not doing it. So that's good. How much injury time? Still not sure. Still not gone up yet. I'm guessing it can't be more than 3 minutes. I mean, there's been barely. Oh no, there've been a couple. Okay, so Spurs score clear. Out again to Salah, floats it in. Lloris takes and Smothers. Excellent. I reckon it can't be more than 4 minutes with the stoppages we've had. Surely, you know, it can't be much more. We've had a couple of long-term sort of stoppages. I will agree, but there's only been a few, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, also, yeah, there you go. 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes it was. Okay, yeah. I was just talking myself to that point, actually. But you know what? I mean, it's such a. It bears no resemblance to the actual amount of time that there has been stoppages. Yeah. So it's just arbitrary now, you know, completely arbitrary. You see, that's what you do with the ball, Emerson. When the opposition player touches it last, you let it go out.
He's still trying to get on.
Yeah. Well, here he goes. Who's he going to think? For Sonny. Yeah, Sonny off, Bergwijn on. Who knows? Let's see if Bergwijn can get himself that. Another
super sub goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's got 4 minutes now.
He's got 4 minutes to do it. Yeah, absolutely. That was
our goal was good.
That was great.
Their goal was lucky.
Their goal was lucky. Absolutely, absolutely.
Diaz's shot was going way off.
Way off.
Way off.
I mean, Bentancur pushed it. I mean, it was. Oh, forget it.
Yeah,
just they were so lucky.
Asian Arthur.
Yeah. So 4-4-2 strike partnership with Kane, like how the final minutes of the Newcastle match. Conte would be wise to experiment more with this. Here he goes. Is he going to do it? Is he? No. Oh. Almost.
Nearly. Van Dijk, his international teammate.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. It's the last, so 91.5 minutes, about 3.5 minutes left. This, if it stays like this, it's not a bad result. Not a bad result at all. But let's see if we can just hold it, because Diaz has got it out to Salah on the edge of the area, who floats over, and Tottenham clear. Back to Thiago or Fabinho? Oh, it's Kiyata, right. Okay, floated in. Is it Konate? Yeah, and Konate. Out it goes. This time, Emerson leaves the ball that was crossed by a Liverpool player to go out of play. Welcome to Gold. Matt McDonald has joined We Are Tottenham TV. Good to have you on board. Fantastic stuff. Welcome to Gold, Matt McDonald. And Ben Davis, man of the match.
Given man of the match by BT Sport.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on that, guys?
I don't think that's necessarily unwarranted.
Well, in the first half, he was a bit nervous, a bit shocking. In the second half, he has played pretty decent.
Yeah. I mean, he's made one amazing block.
Yeah, that's probably what I gave it to him for.
He's been very, but I mean, does any other player deserve anything better? None of them have done anything spectacular. No. You know, they've done good things.
Yeah,
all of them, both Spurs and Liverpool, they've done good things, but nothing has been overly spectacular. No. So it's nice to see someone like Ben Davies get the recognition, because he has done some good things. So. Yeah, I think that's all right. What do you guys think? Do you think anyone? That was not on. I'm sorry. All right, he's got his eyes on the ball. That's, yeah, maybe. If you want to be fair, then okay, a booking. If you want to be unfair, which I think we should be, because it's Liverpool, he should have been sent off.
Don't pass it back.
No. Here we go. So about a minute and a half left of added on time. Emerson loses the ball, but it's on the edge of their area, so it's not really doing anything at the moment. Let's see if we can win it back.
Oh, Winks got the ball back.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Emerson crosses it.
Oh my God, Kane!
Oh my God!
Oh no, he messed it up.
Someone!
He messed it. That was it. That was it. Yeah, he should have hit it first. He should have hit it. Oh my God! Oh no! Why are you heading across goal? What the fuck, man?
I can't believe it. I can't believe that's two. Those are great opportunities to
headed across goal.
Yeah, I know.
He headed across goal. Head to the fucking target.
And Ben Davis there again. Less than a minute of added or extra time or whatever the bloody thing is called.
Oh my God.
Added on time. And it's a goal kick for Spurs, is it? Or is it a corner? No, it's a corner to Liverpool, I think.
No, it's goal kick.
Oh, it is a goal kick. Thank God for that. Okay. Good. I can't believe it.
Why did Højbjerg do that?
Yeah.
He tried to head it to Kane. Just go for goal.
Unbelievable.
Go for fucking goal. The goal is there in front of you.
10 seconds left. I think it's still. Have Spurs actually taken their goal kick yet? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's got to be the last of it. Sanchez clears out for a throw.
That's got to be it.
It's got to be it. He's got to blow up after.
I can't. I don't want to see Liverpool get one right now. No, that would fucking joke.
It'll be again what they've done to us so often before. You know, sort of just.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Again, Emerson doing frightening things, as in things that frighten us, not as in frighteningly good.
That.
He really is. My God! So Liverpool corner right at the death. He's got to blow up at the end of this. So
get it out. That's it.
Done. 1-1. Woo! That was. Because we got it with the fan show.
Yeah, I know. They said that it's muted.
You got the match reaction.
Yeah, we got the match reaction, instant match reaction.
Yeah.
It says it's muted.
Have we got time for a break, or do you want to do it? Go straight into it, but there's no sound. That's the
It's back. They said it's back now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We've got some sound. Excellent.
Okay, so Rez. So
What is up, people? Danny.
yeah,
Liverpool
Rez.
won. Tottenham won. What do you think?
Look, Rez. Look, it's a over the scale of the game. It's a good result, right? Because I think it's a fair result. I think both teams had their chances during the game. Obviously, Liverpool probably had more chances than us, and they had more of the ball. But we did have chances to win the game. We did, and to be fair, with the players that we had, like especially the first half we had, they were all over us. We didn't have a sniff the first half. In the second half, we kind of gave them something to think about, and we actually could have won the game. Like, we had our chances, and I think it was a good performance. It was a typical Conte performance today.
Yeah,
that is how. Like, could you imagine what could have happened if we had better players in some of those positions?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I mean, if you put in a bit more quality into that system, that setup, those instructions, I reckon we could even have won that game, because Liverpool, for the most part, were taking, long range shots. They were being restricted to trying to get goals from outside the area, and even their goal that they scored had to take a wicked deflection to go in.
Yeah.
That was going nowhere near the goal, and I would question whether it was even on target when Diaz actually scored it. And to be fair, I mean, yeah, a goal is a goal, but just No, I'm not even going to talk about that. You know, it was just they got lucky. Our goal was good. Our goal was well crafted.
Yeah, it was a good crafted goal. Yeah,
theirs was lucky.
Yeah, theirs was lucky, right? They had their chances, so did we. But I just think I know it's Liverpool, and I know that it's a obviously the best team in the world probably right now on form. Is it going to be enough for us for the end of the season? That's the question, because like the top four, we have to beat everyone and still hope Arsenal drop some points.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
Because if they draw one game now, if they draw tomorrow, right, then it's perfect because it's in our hands.
Newcastle at St James's Park is going to be a test. No one wants to play Newcastle at St James's Park right now. You know, this was the hardest game that we had on.
Yeah, definitely.
It's Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, who have we got left? Burnley, Arsenal, Norwich. Okay, you know, those are not as hard as Liverpool at Anfield. Probably in the entire calendar, those are the you know, Liverpool Anfield is one of the hardest games. Yeah. We've come away with a point, a well-earned, not undeserved point, and that puts us in good stead. Arsenal now, you know, will go into their next game knowing that we're only a point behind them after that result. They would have been banking. They would have been saying Spurs are going to drop all of the points against Liverpool. That would have been in their head. We have proven that isn't the case. We're 1 point behind them, superior goal difference. That puts pressure on them.
Yeah, of course. Look, look, if Arsenal win all their games, you're right, or even if they lose to us and still win all their games, they're still going to do it, right? Because they're ahead. Yeah. So they have to draw somewhere.
Yeah, they
will. And lose the North London derby. So,
well,
look, we have to wait and see what happens, because I think the North London derby is so key now. Like today's result, as much as it's a good result, I still think it was there to win the game. And I think this, I mean, look, we can't say this is the game that's going to cost us, because we've lost a lot easier games to like Southampton, Wolves, Brighton at home. Yeah. They're the games we should have won.
Exactly.
So to not get beaten by Liverpool this season, it's been pretty good, to be fair. And in the home game, we dominated them, I would say.
It's been very weird. The thing is that if you look back over the season, we've taken 6 points from Man City. Yeah. We've taken 2 points from Liverpool. Yeah. And we have lost all 6 points to Chelsea and Man United.
Yeah, it's true. Right? Yeah.
Man United is the one that really stings. The Man United who were tonked by Brighton today. It was a ridiculous result. Okay.
Do you know, I want to ask you something, Rez. I want to ask you, right? Because let's talk a bit about the game. What I liked today was the fullbacks. I think in the second half, the fullbacks grew into the game. Emerson, I would probably argue and say that he had his best game in a Tottenham shirt, right? Yeah. Sessegnon, he was, in the first half, he was very nervous, right? He was very, very nervous. You could see it, he wasn't confident. In the second half, he grew into the game and he was getting further forward a lot more. When we were breaking, he was actually getting forward. We was finding space. Yeah. And you saw it time and time again, he was doing that. And I think he had a pretty decent game as well. Yeah. I think both of them did. I wouldn't say they had a bad game. So I'm quite happy that they had a good game. They didn't let us down or didn't make any defensive errors, because Sessegnon as well, he was tracking back a lot. He was stopping Salah. Salah hardly had a sniffle game. Yeah. He was blocking Salah. Good. He was causing him problems. He was getting in his face. He was getting close to him. And he couldn't, Salah couldn't play his game. And Emerson, again, was good in the air today, right? He nearly cost us right at the end, but he made up for it.
Yes,
but
he did.
Other than that, he was pretty decent defensively as well.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. I think if Emerson could cross, we probably would have got at least one more goal. Easily. This is listen, the deficiencies of the squad. That game does show some of the deficiencies of the squad and what we need.
100%.
But ultimately, it has ended. Liverpool won. Tottenham won.
Well, I want to ask you, Rez, right? Who do you think had the worst performance today?
Bentancur.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, he was really not on his game at all.
He was pretty poor today.
He was very poor today.
Do you know what? Højbjerg wasn't the greatest either.
No,
he wasn't the greatest either.
No,
he was
apart from that shot
and that
hit the post.
I mean, apart from that shot that hit the post, right, which was like out of nowhere. But again, that chance right at the end. That's the difference between a top quality player and a player of Højbjerg's ability, who's kind of good at everything, but not great at everything.
No.
Right? Or great at something, a specialist, right? So like for any player who's in a position where you're literally got no one there around you, you've got the goal in front of you, you head towards the goal.
Yeah.
If you put your head on that ball and direct it towards goal, we've got a chance of that going in.
Yeah,
And he
I
chooses to do
think-
the wrong thing because he's like, oh, give it to Kane, give it to Kane.
Yeah.
Kane's got to score.
Yeah.
He could have won the game. He could have been the hero
He
today.
could have been the hero today. And yeah, it's that kind of misjudgment that it will have to be dealt with, I think.
Yeah.
It's all over the pitch, unfortunately.
No, I agree.
But positives, as I say, we've come away with a point against
Positives,
the
we didn't get
hardest
battered today.
thing. No, more than that. More than that. We gave Liverpool a competition. We
Yeah, yeah.
did.
Yeah, we did,
Okay?
yeah.
They, you know,
Conte performance. that was.
absolutely, it was a proper contact performance. This is what I want to see us doing. You know, we should be doing what we did to Villa, you know, Leicester, Everton, Newcastle against that caliber, and we should be doing what we did to Man City and Liverpool, like we have today and previously throughout this season. Obviously, I'm not counting Nuno's because that was something else. But the way that Conte played us against Man City, the way that he's played us against Liverpool, is the way that we should be doing stuff under Conte. With a successful, decent summer, it can happen. So this is really over to the hierarchy now.
Yeah, of course.
Back the man, give him what he wants, and we can do that next season consistently, I think. But
Should we,
any last words from you, Danny?
Yeah, do you want to quickly have a mention on Kane? Because I felt Kane wasn't his greatest game today.
No,
he didn't
but
really.
He was busy. He did contribute, you know, in terms of moving the ball around. Without him, we would have had trouble.
He also, to be fair, he contributed towards that goal because he found Cess.
Yeah.
Rather than going for the shot. Normally, someone like Kane would actually just be like selfish and he'd go for the goal.
Yeah.
But he didn't. So that was the best thing he did all game.
Yeah.
Other than that, he was fairly quiet. He was fairly quiet in the game.
I think he was as quiet as all the other players. No player was particularly.
You could.
I mean, apart from maybe Kulusevski, I think was probably the most involved player. I reckon out of Spurs' lineup, sort of non-defensive. But yeah, I mean, you know, the fact that Ben Davies was given man of the match, it does suggest that, you know, it was a very defensive game on both sides.
Yeah. I think Romero was world class.
Romero was excellent again.
He's brilliant.
Really, really good. I mean,
he had lost the ball a couple of times in dangerous positions and nearly cost us. But overall, he was brilliant. He was
and they were
throwing his body around, loves defending,
That's it.
aggressive. I love that tackle we did on Henderson in the first half.
right, yeah.
Fucking loved it. Just take him out. Just don't give me shit.
It was superb. So,
Yeah, he was brilliant. Yeah, it's a good point. Good point.
It was a good point, I think.
On to the next game. Well, let's hope Arsenal drop points tomorrow at Leeds.
Absolutely. It could happen. If not
Is
Leeds,
it at
could
Leeds
happen.
or is it?
It's
Arsenal, Emirates.
Arsenal,
Yeah,
Emirates.
okay, right.
Because we're away today, so they're
That's
at home.
right. So, yeah, let's hope they can drop some points.
Let's hope. You know, I've always said the Arsenal defense is more brittle than it might appear. No one's really
definitely.
tested it. So I think if Leeds can do that, you never know. But in the meantime, as I say, Liverpool won. Tottenham won. A point at Anfield is never a bad thing. I've been Rez from Shelfside Spurs Show, and joining me has been Danny from Tottenham on Tour. And that's your instant match reaction. As always, come on,
you Spurs.
Tottenham.